Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mutants and Master Minds with the title Themes of Evil, Issue 2. Now, we got a new player today, a new character that's going to be joining in our comic book series that calls himself Azrael. Now, can you just give a brief introduction of yourself and also your character?
So myself and then my character. Okay, so I'm Raziel, otherwise known as Chris, if you just want to use that. Um, and I'm from uh, Queensland, Australia. Mainly one of the suburbs within a suburb of Brisbane. I have been role playing since 3.5 D&D. So I have seen the rise and fall of many a game. Um, and my claims to geekdom are I have an obsession with Lego and Gunpla, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, and I have also fallen down the plastic crack of Warhammer Age of Sigma and Warhammer 40k. So I am one of those who are perpetually broke. And that is my existence.
All right, and on your character.
Terrance Knight is a college student who competes in extreme sports to support his single mother and his younger sister. He hasn't really done anything along the lines of heroics yet. He has mainly just gone off in secret and messed around with what his powers can do. He uses his powers in sports to aid him in securing victories and everything like that. He has secured a brand scholarship to help him get through college. But that also means that he does have to perform well in his grades and everything like that. So you'll often find him hitting the books while floating above the city, away from everything, so that he can have a moment of peace. That's as far as I've gotten there right now.
Right.
He has a very strong sense of responsibility to what he's doing, and as far as his powers go, I will let those reveal themselves throughout the story. Like, I can tell them mechanically and everything like that, but doesn't represent how I plan to use them.
All right. Okay, thanks for that introduction of based on your character. Okay, now we can move straight to your scene. Okay, it has been roughly about a few months now, but for you, apparently, Terrance Knight, you have been watching the news, and in the current news itself, there's this new superhero, a hero of sorts, that calls himself Grandpa. Apparently, he is a golfer, and a lot of people actually know him as Andrew Galloway. He's actually apparently from Scotland, one of the number one golfers around the world. And after an event that happened within Miracle City, he has been known to fight crime. Criminals now fear him. Those criminals that actually want to go against him have actually been taken down. Not because that grandpa was able to take them down personally by himself, but also you heard stories that grandpa was also assisted by the Blue Dragon, a creature of the night that flew across Miracle City, mostly at night, but now he flies around in the day. Even though you're just looking up into the sky to see any sightings of the Blue Dragon, so far you have not actually catch a glimpse of him other than just in the news. So the reporter known as Clark Kent of Miracle News Network have always been trying to recruit or trying to talk to the Blue Dragon, and he's always like saying, Clark Kent over here and trying to report him. Wow, look up the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Blue Dragon! He speaks out loud. And
Nah.
Clark Kent has always been fascinated with the Blue Dragon, and he's one of the main reporters of the Miracle News that writes about the story of Grandpa and Blue Dragon. But not only that, apparently there's another hero that calls himself the Red Ultra that jumps from buildings rooftop to rooftop against the criminals that hide or do dastardly things on top of the roof. And the Red Ultra will always be there to ensure that these criminals will fear him just as they feared the Blue Dragon. But in another news article, apparently you only see glimpses of images of this man. Apparently people have actually taken photos of this particular person wearing all black, moving from street to street, avoiding even security cameras or even the authorities or as many reporters as he could. This person is mysterious. You do not know him. Many people call him the Black Coat or Mr. Mnemonic. But who is it? Nobody knows. But all this time, you're lying down there in your apartment room, looking up into the ceiling, and you doze off thinking, are you going to be meeting up any one of these people? You have abilities yourself, but you kept it hidden from your beloved sister and also your mother. But your mother has been working for quite some time now in Miracle City just to actually make ends meet. And you just started being a pro extreme sports in terms of skateboarding and rollerblading. And maybe even BMX for all I care. But
Yeah,
basketball is not your thing. If you know you're good in basketball, but you're not there to chase after the WNBA, the World National Basketball Association, even though you're good at it. Because you just don't want people to know that you have something that you can use with your mind. Imagine seeing a basketball flying to your face, only for it to stop within inches. Then this will cause a lot of stir. So you kept it hidden ever since you were a young boy. But you got woken up, a sound from your apartment doorbell, like ding dong, and then you hear from intercom, brother, brother, are you at home? Lying down on that couch itself, you heard the bell again, ding, again from the intercom. Brother, I don't have the keys, brother, let me in. Matthew is for you.
uh,
You heard the
he.
voice of okay, because you didn't give me the name of your little sister, so I'm gonna call her Allison Knight. So
Yep.
young Allison is keep on pressing on the doorbell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Brother, wake up! If you're at home, I think I can hear you snoring. That's what your sister was saying outside the room. And you can hear the voice of Matthew saying, I think your brother's sleeping again, Allison. Keep on pressing so that you'll be annoying to him. Then you keep on hearing the bell. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And then you got up from the couch. Let me see if you have control of this guy.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Oh yeah, you do.
also,
All right.
there's no door. She can just waltz in. Just,
It's okay.
just.
This is the only complete isometric apartment I have created.
This
I
is
do have
awesome.
yeah. I have trust me. I have a lot of this style of maps in my game. A lot.
Nice. I'm digging the fact that you've pulled up a Shadowrun map.
Yeah, I was given assets by Shadowrun creators themselves to create maps in Roll20 as long as I don't sell them, but I can promote them in my video.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, he goes up to the door, checks through the eye slot, like the little eye hole.
You look at the eye hole and you look at your sister's eyes looking into the eye hole at the same time. I know you're looking, brother. I think I can sense you.
That makes him pause for a second. He's like, sense me?
I
Right.
can smell you, brother, from here. Come on.
Oh! He lifts up his arm. He's like, oh, not that bad. He opens up the door.
You open the door, the two security door though. You've been living in this suburb of Miracle City, the bad part of Miracle City, but ever since the appearance of Grandpa Blue Dragon and the Red Ultra, the streets here so far has been going quite well, and most of the criminals they're just do their activities mostly on the roof. So you don't deliberately jump onto the roof just to see what they're doing. But at least they're not doing anything much this time for the last few months. But your sister actually came in together with Matthew Blackwell. Matthew then just looks at you and said, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be, wait." And then he looks at the wall. He looks at the clock on the wall, and then he said, "Aren't you late for class?"
I'm like, oh shit! He does the whole like, just grabs his bag, grabs his freaking skateboard, just tosses his helmet on his head with no straps. He's like, "Yep, late. I'm gone."
You quickly rush from the apartment, and then your
Yeah,
sister just
it's like
looks back
full
at
on
you.
grinding. He full on grinds down the rail, down the stairs, and everything like that.
And then after that, Allison waves at you and say, "Bye, brothers. See you later tonight." And then you heard Blackwell thinking to himself, "Yeah, I'm gonna smash her in Taken 10."
What?
Yeah, the young boy Blackwell said, "I am going to smash her in Tekken 10, not Tekken 8, Taken 10, the fighting game."
Oh, Tekken. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yes, you rush straight from the apartment, and then you head straight to the subway station, trying to catch the train itself. You waited and then you waited. You're gonna be late for class, that's definitely for sure.
Uh,
Yep.
And then
まもなく6番線に快速お面行きが参ります。危ないですから黄色い線路内側までお下がりください。高円寺
you listen to the announcement and waiting for the train. And you hear the train actually coming in the distance.
Yeah. He's standing there with his foot bouncing bouncing his heel and everything like that. He's like, "Come on, come on, come on!"
駅が到着します。危険ですから白線の内側でお待ちください。
And the train arrived. Slowly as it breaks and then moving forward. And all you and the other passengers were actually waiting and then entered
まもなく
the train.
1番線号
Yep.
電車
The
が
moment you entered,
使いたいします。危ないですから黄色い線路
you entered the train though. Oh, I think it's a bit too loud. Let me lower the volume.
Yeah. It's just a bit too loud.
yeah.
Yeah, let me lower the volume.
Oh, oh,
Let me drag you in.
this map brings back memories.
Oh wow, dude, this is awesome.
Oh, you have yet to see anything, my man. Just keep playing with us, and you'll never want to play with any other DM.
But
Nah, I've got a mate who's I've got a GM who's a forever GM. He timelines never really meet up a lot. Like we've got a dedicated Exalted 3rd Edition game starting up from hiatus again this year.
yeah, I've
He
been
goes
running
all
Dungeons
out.
and Dragons. I've been running Dungeons and Dragons ever since I was 18 years old. Until now, 45 years old. It's been running for so long.
Yeah, this guy has been doing D&D since 2nd edition.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm not
he's
that old.
also-
I don't think it's that old. I think it's older than me, definitely.
He I would say he is, but he's served in the US Navy and he's a he's a civil contractor with the US military over in Iraq right now.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
guys, put
he-
the rulers away and get back to the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, it's all good. Sorry, it's all good. I'm loving this thus far. This is awesome.
Right. But as you enter the train, Knight, you took the seat next to this other middle-aged woman, and then you look at the other passengers, only at your train card, of course. But meanwhile, Jason, you sat there on the chair together with your two good friends, Luisa and Jaime. And then Jaime is just saying, like, "Hey, today's the day, Jason. You're just being inducted into the basketball team, and you're like having fun. Hey, the coach is gonna be there, and he's gonna make sure that myself and yourself probably gonna go into the rooster. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited, Jason. He looks at you. You can see Jaime is like checking his hair, checking his shoes. You just went shopping together with Luisa and Jaime. And then today is the day where you're gonna be playing against the team from Angel Grove.
I just simply tell him, relax, Jaime, relax, man. You're gonna do just fine. I mean, we got the most awesome yet amazing cheerleader, Luisa, here with us. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, something crossed my mind though, Jason. I saw you playing like weeks ago, and you were playing with a bunch of players on the streets. How were you able to tell one of the players to throw the ball at you every single time? It's as if that he is he is like being controlled, like he need to pass the ball to you every single time.
It's called being well coordinated team. Once you find your own rhythm, you don't need to tell them. As soon as they see an opening to you, they'll just give it to you. And the other opposite is also correct. When you see an opening, you'll just magically give it to them. It doesn't,
Luis
it's not magic.
Luisa Luisa squinted and looks at you. But that's not the only thing Luisa speaks out. The other team that was going against yours, somehow all of them just stopped and refused to go into defense and just let you pass. It's as
Uh,
if that they stopped thinking.
I don't know. I mean, they were, on the top 100 down the bottom ladder, not known for anything really good. So maybe that's why. I mean, situation wise, we're just gonna have to see when we do against the district champions. That's where the real story starts.
Roll for deception, please.
Oh god. Oh, here we are, deception.
Roll for bullshit.
Right.
I call you a
Okay.
bullshit on that. That's a block.
Oh
All right, I'm
god.
rolling for insight. The insight don't have skills. Okay, your skills from now is really very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
And then she looks at you. She stayed quiet though. She looked at you and just stayed quiet. Huh. That's really odd for a basketball team to actually just stop in their tracks and just let you score a point. Hmm. But we'll see how it goes against Angel Grove this time. Besides, the coaches are gonna be there, and they're gonna ensure that if you guys can actually beat Angel Grove, then hey, you're gonna be going against the other team. You you heard about this other team in New York, right? That they call themselves the Avengers or something. Really weird name. Then Then after that, after all that conversation, in the distance, you can see one particular person just stood there. And then after that, he took out a bunch of cards. And then he told the other people. And then two people just stood behind him and then said, "Hey, boss, you're gonna be showing this kind of thing. You look at them though. They look kind of weird. It's like they look somehow different to you, Jason, when you actually look at them. Roll for insight."
Okay. Inside. Ah, here we are.
Okay. You see this young woman, she's like looking around, and then this man like looking around, looking at the passengers, looking at you. And then this person just stood quiet playing his cards and said, "Hey, you folks want to see a card game?
Oh
This
god.
is gonna be some sort of magic. Besides, good magic trick will require some sort of income. If I could actually impress you with a number of tricks, but perhaps you could give me a few things." You noticed that he did a number of moves. You noticed that he did a number of moves. It's a perfectly timed card move with his hands his and he's wearing a long coat. He's wearing a long coat and like looking at you, and then after that, then he just plays around. But roll for your insight on him, and also roll for your sleight of hand.
Okay. First of all is insight. And that's 19. And you said sleight of hand. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's a 12. A
Okay.
19 and a 12.
His card trick was superb, judging by your insight. They can move around. When you look at your flat hand, he was able to actually move the cards from within his sleeve into the other part and then show the number. And then, is this your card? This is your number. This is how I do it, and so on. The crowd there was actually excited. They were like, "Whoa, that's really good." And then at the same time, when the crowd actually gathered next to him just to see him playing, they were actually quite fascinated as they said, "So you want to see the trick here? The trick of this magic is part of the hands and so on." Even Jaime actually walks over and said, "Hey, Jason, come over here. This guy's doing good tricks."
I just here. I basically stand here, take out my camera, and I start like taking photos and a video of him by standing on the seat here, and like so I can like raise it and saying just telling him to keep going with his tricks as I make a video.
Then he looks at you. "Ah, a fan. Nice. Take this video." You look at the video though. Your video can't catch his moveset, his movement. His hands was fast. He was able to control the cards, and he hold one card and flick it left to right, one finger, and catching it in mid-air. His movement itself was fast, but then he disappears immediately. You couldn't even catch it. But in the other card itself, okay, Knight, you saw the other passengers. They actually got up, and one of them was actually looking through the window. This man apparently then turned around like, "Hey, there's some sort of magic trick going on the other side." He speaks out. And then he opens the door and head over to the other car just to actually see what's going on. And then the other passengers, they actually got up, but they didn't actually pay any heed. But you heard the trick. You heard the voice from another car itself and say, "So who wants to see another trick? This trick is gonna fascinate all of you. Come, closer, closer." Then you notice the passengers. Right? You notice the passengers moving closer. Jason, you notice the passengers getting closer, looking at his tricks.
Terrance's reaction to all this is basically like, it's just a freaking subway crazy. He's got his freaking headphones in his ears, listening to music. His foot is doing the nervous tapping and stuff like that. He is constantly keeping an eye flicking towards what station that they're going to. It's like, can't be late, can't be late, can't be late. God damn it! I'm already so fucking late.
Okay, you put your head. You're already late. All right, Jason, roll for your perception.
Okay, perception. Here we are. Oh, great start, great start.
Okay.
Oh wow, nice.
Okay, you notice though, the two friends here, it seems to be picking the other passengers' wallets. And while this man was performing, the other two friends were just taking their stuff from their pockets. Except for one of them actually managed to actually go through Louisa's purse and taking her wallet. But you saw that. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna, I just like sigh and go like, while, fiddling with the camera, I mind control them to have them do the opposite. Instead of picking people's pocket, put everything back the way it was. And just, just put it back.
All right.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
And it's a DC
right.
15.
DC 15. Yep, DC 15. Let me roll for it. Okay, these people don't have any bonuses. No bonuses. Okay, this one have. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Okay, this one failed.
Okay.
Only one person. Is this an AOE or only one person?
Yeah, AOE on just the bad guys, not the innocent. Because remember, mind control I have as subtle and area effect, and selective. So only just the bad guys, are mind controlled, and by bad guys, just these two, so they can, be compelled to return everything. And if they are controlled, that's even better. They just give everything back.
So I'm just gonna ask: would I at all feel his power ping against my mind shield?
No, because it wouldn't be
AOE
targeting you. He has selective.
Yeah, selective.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I only chose the bad guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I only without it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, without it, yes, everybody in the train, including you, would be feeling it. And I'll be like,
Yeah.
scratching my
If
head.
you declare, If you declared earlier that you will go to the next card and see the magic show, yeah, you will feel it. But because
Okay.
you were putting your headset and you didn't bother, so you don't know. You won't feel it. So this
Yeah.
time Jason's identity will still be kept hidden the time being. Okay, the other two failed. This girl, the right with the white hair failed. This guy failed. Their days. They didn't put back the wallet into Luisa's purse and into the other passengers. They were still mesmerized by this particular person. This person was surprised though. He was looking around at his friends and he have that particular look on his facial expression, like what's going on. But he still continued doing his trick. And then he was eyeing you at first as you're taking the video. Then, after that, these two friends are still taking the wallets. You may need to roll, and I'm gonna roll again because you're gonna declare they're gonna do mind control, and the DC
Yeah,
will always
yeah,
be
exactly.
15.
It's
Okay,
15
Is
so I'm
there
gonna
is
roll
for
again.
yeah, if they fail, whomever failed the first time, if they fail a second time,
They'll be compelled.
yeah, exactly. And so on and so forth.
Mhm. Yep. All right. This one fell again. They are zero only. Let me roll. Re-roll.
Oh, if
Okay.
she rolled a zero,
Compelled.
she is controlled. If she rolled a zero, like a nat one. If she rolled a nat one, that actually
Not that one.
oh okay.
Just they just compelled. Both of
Oh,
them are
okay.
just compelled.
Okay, so now they are compelled to do the opposite. Return everything back.
Right. They return everything back with perfect sleight of hand, of course. I mean, not that high points, but they managed to actually put it back to the other passengers. And after a while, though, and after a while, the train then suddenly stops in one of the station. And as it stops, the other passengers actually went back to their seat because the magic trick just actually ended. Louisa was actually surprised and then asked you, hey, what actually happened?
Uh,
And then after that, when the train stopped, these three people actually got off from the station.
mm-hmm.
But these two got off. They left.
They're gonna have one strange desire of explaining, like, why did I give everything back again?
Then, after another station, though, this person was actually looking at you, Jason. And after that, then the next station after that, then he left. But before he left, he actually threw a card at you, hoping for you to actually catch it.
I
Roll
catch it.
four.
Mm-hmm.
No. You still need to roll
Oh,
for
okay.
it. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna let you roll either
Uh-huh.
your agility or your parry. You know, like you grab it
To
with your hand. But
oh,
but I'll rather just use your
uh
agility or your dexterity.
well,
It's up to
I
you.
do have the grab action. I can just, roll my grab just to grab it.
This is more like a dexterity kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay. If it's dexterity, I'll roll my dodge.
You dodging the card?
No, you said parry and what the other thing
Or do you
was?
want to grab the card in midair just to show that you got
Oh,
skill, you know?
okay.
Otherwise, the card just hits the chair and falls off down the floor. That's about it.
Okay.
Meaning you're not skilled, you're just a regular dude.
Okay. I just want to grab it. I just want to grab it. So what do I need to roll?
Okay, then you roll for either agility or dexterity.
Let's see. Do I have any points in Dex? We don't have agility. Yeah, we don't have agility. We have acrobatic, and I'll just roll my Dex.
You have that.
Yeah. I'll just roll Dex. Ooh.
You do have agility. If I
Mhm.
roll this guy's agility, yeah, it shows. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You grab the card. He didn't throw it really hard at you. He just like simply let it float in the air, and after that, just like you grab it, and then after that, then you see the card. Okay. Then you see the card. It just say like king. It's like of diamonds. That's
Mm.
about it. And then he points at you, and then after that, he didn't say a thing. He just winks and say, "Keep it."
Yep.
Then he left the station. Then after that, and you, and Louisa, and Jaime then went straight to school. Well, Knight actually followed, though. There were a number of students actually going to college itself. But if you went straight to college, you actually head straight to the basketball court, hoping to actually join the event. The others was already waiting. You actually took off your coat and put it into the bench, while everybody else was already waiting. The moment you arrive, though, okay, let's go straight to the others in the court. Okay, now Yamanari, you're already waiting for Jason. Well, at the same time, Vance, you sat there looking at the other students. You look left, you look right. The night before, you actually investigated some events within the city. You were actually following trails of nanomachines that was actually floating around the skies itself. Nanomachines that was already being dispersed of, already being destroyed. But you also followed it to the school. That's something odd. But you look left and you right, you don't see the other students bearing any aura that resembles that actually infected by any nanomachines. But even if they were, just like yourself, Vance, they have to activate the nanomachine just for you to actually see it. But you actually look
Got it.
at the match. But, okay, Blue Dragon, okay, Yamanari and Jason, and I look around, okay, in your team you have Flash Thompson, Eric Gray, and Jaime. But they are not skilled. Okay, this guy is actually skilled. Okay, Eric Gray is skilled. They are skilled. They are humanly skilled, but not inhumanly skilled like Jason and Yamanari. So in the other group, you see Scott Lee, Tommy Oliver, Zach Taylor, Billy Cranston, and Eugene Woods, the former protege of Grandpa, which of course at this very moment he have received his own abilities and is already a very good acrobatics and martial artist. But because Grandpa or Viscount is not in the game, I cannot do his scene. It will be pointless. Okay.
Oh, I just
Now,
simply like I look at this, all I see, all like Jason sees is bunch of superstars, like, and to prove it, like, you know, they shine, they sparkle, and his team is like no shine and no sparkle. And he's like, we're doomed.
yeah. You see the good looking kids of Angel Grove. You see Tommy Oliver with his green jersey.
Do
He's like
they
bouncing the ball, like, boom.
do they do the poses as like cameras like flashes around them?
Yeah, you can see the girls cheering for Angel Grove team. Yeah, come on. I mean, all three of them, even Billy Cranston is a good looking guy with glasses. And not to mention the Scott Lee and Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver has always been that kid, always been that college student that's always like stayed quiet with his ponytail tied to the back, with his green like jacket most of the time. But as you're about to play, meanwhile, Knight, let me ping you here.
Yep.
Okay, you're about to be late for class, but there's a basketball match also going on. But you paid no heed to the basketball match itself, of course, because your class is about to start very soon. And Mr. Troy is asking, have anybody here in class seen Terrance Knight? Terrance Knight? No? Skip class again?
No, no, no.
Damn it,
And,
have to call his mum.
at the very last minute, the door of the room slams open and he's there, parenting. Present!
You're
Then you
not,
run.
you're still
Then you run to the door, then you scream, present! And then you can see Mr. Troy readjust his glasses. Again and again, Mr. Late again. Besides, you can always wake up early and catch the subway train and head to school.
He's too out of breath to respond, so he just nods, goes to his seat at the back of the class in the corner. I'm not able to control my pog.
Is it? Let me see.
I can't move it.
Oh, okay. I dragged this directly from your token. I'm surprised. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now you do.
So, okay, cool. Do I have to just give me a second? I might have to refresh my window very quickly.
Oh, you didn't have to actually refresh the window.
Some do. Some
Oh,
may have to refresh their PC.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I still can't move it. Just drop me in the back corner where the seats are empty. If
Right.
you can just move, if you, wait, am I?
All right,
Yeah,
you're
just
there.
there. That's
Then you
fine.
move. Then
Yeah,
Mr. Troy, they start teaching.
he goes over there, dumps his book and his skateboard down, and he just flops down to the chair. And now he's just looking at the front of the class.
Mr. Troy looks at you. You may be the best extreme sports here in this school, Terrance, but education is the best kind of sports for the mind, he speaks out. Now, then after that, you notice that Kylie Griffin
Yeah.
with her blue hair and looking at you then she asked, she said, hey, 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 psst, psst. Were you doing
His,
something? Were you in a match or anything?
uh, practice got away from me. Big tournament coming up.
Right,
Just tired.
right.
And
Well,
I don't do energy drinks. I do not do energy drinks.
and then Kylie Griffin is like, look, oh, okay. Then she put back her energy drink because she was just about to offer you one and sell you one even. And then after that, then she said, all right, well, pay no heed to the basketball match behind us. We just need to study. Besides, we need to get our grades up. You do know that all the students here are those that actually failed maybe a few subjects, and they actually need to pass. And that's about it. But as you listen to Troy, you're trying to actually understand what he's actually trying to tell you. Okay, now, Mr. Knight, I want you to actually roll for your. Okay, I want you to roll for your insight at first. And
All right.
then after that, then your intellect.
Oh God.
There's a
um.
DC you need to beat. Just roll for it.
All right. Insight. Let's see. Yep.
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad. 18 on insight.
Mm-hmm. You listen to Mr. Troy. Mr. Troy was actually doing everything and then teaching. And then after that, like, all right, so this is it. And then after that, you listen and you listen. And then you took your papers. You actually wrote it down. And then you listen and you listen. And now for your intellect.
I would like to apply effort to my intellect roll.
Okay. All right. Use
How do
your
I,
extra effort. What Okay, extra effort, eh?
Yeah, yeah. How do I do that on this, or do I just roll it and we just add it to the result?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just declare extra effort and you roll. You roll your result. I don't know if it's like advantage or not.
All right, cool. All right. Yep. So we apply effort to that.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, you apply effort that. Okay. Then, right. It's okay for you to use the extra effort, even though it's probably going to cause like suffering some fatigue or whatever, cause of extra effort.
First time is actually free. The second time, yes, he get
Mm.
1 point in fatigue, and the next time he uses after
Mhm.
that, it basically means that, let's just say at 3 points of fatigue, he's also automatically unconscious because he's pushing your body to the
Yeah.
limit.
He's no. In this case, it's not his body. It's not he's unconscious because his brain farting. His brain farting, listening to Mr. Troy, and then he falls asleep on the table. That is his extra effort. Like,
Oh my god. Yep. Also, this hits up against my responsibility complication to be able to keep my grades up.
yes, yeah, you did actually succeed though. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
like you succeed. Listen to Mr. Troy, and then after you all took your notes and everything. So this is gonna take like roughly about 2 hours. But meanwhile, during that time, the basketball match is actually ongoing. Now, okay, I'm gonna put the grid up for this one. Okay, before I continue with this, do you guys want to actually have this type of basketball match challenge that actually uses your acrobatics and athletics and not your combat abilities? Or do you just want to roll a d100 and you choose a score lower than 50%? You lose or win.
Uh,
I'm gonna let
50.
Yamanari decide. I'll let
okay.
Yamanari decide.
Let's go!
I wanted to do the fight. I wanted to do the basketball game.
All right. Okay. Then you're gonna be using your skills. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Skills,
All
Now.
air
right. All
quote.
right.
All right. All right. All right. Jiggity jiggity and stuff. Okay. 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 You don't have to roll for initiative counter. Okay. Vance can actually roll for his persuasion skill to cheer on you guys, to give you guys that bonus. And then, all right. So most likely later that after the class ends for Terrance, then one of these people will actually, well, something will happen. Okay. Now I'm gonna roll d6 and see who actually goes first, who actually moves first. They're gonna use their regular movement speed. Okay, you guys cannot use your superhuman movement speed. Okay, so
No,
it's like
it's 30
so
feet. Yes. It's
so it's
just
like
a
Yamanari
regular
cannot
30 feet.
Yamanari like cannot move from one end where he's standing now and pop here immediately within few seconds. And people
I
are gonna be like
can't fly
wondering,
900 feet per round in the middle of a basketball game. What are you talking about?
yeah, you're gonna be like Air Jordan from more than half court all the way.
Oh,
Alright.
just do the whole thing like in Space Jam. You jump from the middle of the field in and like raising your hand all the way to the other side's basket as the players like pile up around you.
All right. Yamanari, choose a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. Nope. Okay. Yeah, they go first. I'm gonna move them first. Okay. Standard, only 6 squares. Okay. No, no moving from the end of the court to the other end of the court within one move. Even though I know you can. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gonna move Jason first. 30 feet.
That guy Jason
Tommy
and I'm
Oliver have the
Jason.
ball.
Oh, okay. I go full
Because you took the name
defense.
Jason, I can't name one. I can't give Scott Lee Jason Scott Lee, because there's too many Jasons.
Yeah.
And you took the name of Ben Tennyson. That's supposed to be a Ben Tennyson here, unless of course Ben Tennyson is your cousin. Then I don't mind putting Ben Tennyson into the game.
Yeah, sure, why not? He's my weirdo cousin who always got a watch that somehow did something to him. Poor boy. He thinks that he can
No, you
transform.
don't. You know that he's using this very dorky watch that you don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. Okay, they are moving in this position.
You
Coach
constantly ask him
Jefferson
what
is
time it
looking.
is, and he never knows. Like, what the hell? What good is that watch?
It doesn't tell
All right,
time,
Flash
sadly.
Thompson is. Let me move Flash Thompson going on defense against Scott. Okay, Eric Jeffrey going to be underneath the court. Jamie Court is gonna be moving to stop
Jaime.
Zach.
Hmm.
Jaime.
For me, I'll
All
just
right,
move on Tommy Oliver here.
double team or what?
Yeah, double team him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna head off behind everybody. So
Mm-hmm.
when we get the ball, we have somebody to pass it to make a dunk.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we have to do?
Persuasion right here. You can do it.
I'm just gonna do this. Go, 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 go.
What's this
That's
guy
what
back
you
here
do.
doing? Is he just playing extra defense?
Yeah, he's playing defense.
Cool, cool, cool.
I rolled my persuasion rating. It's 15. Bring them on.
What do we have to roll?
Okay, You're not within Tommy Oliver yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's have the ball. Let me get a ball here so at least you know that he have the ball.
Someone has the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, someone has the
So that
ball.
at least you can see that he have a ball.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
The ball
So I'm
will be
gonna put
spawned
the best.
and it'll
So
be big.
I'm gonna. Okay. Sadly, Sadly, Roll20 don't have a basketball, but they have a football.
You could just do the orange
And
circle.
Oh yeah, orange circle.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna look for something here that looks like a basketball. Yeah, I was thinking about that orange circle kind of thing.
Remotely looking like a basketball.
I have football here. Yeah, I do have a football court actually in this game, but I'll probably like also same thing.
Just toss a token into the game that's orange.
Mm-hmm. As for me, I shall advance now on Tommy Oliver to try and intercept and take the ball.
Okay, I found a black ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we use a white ball instead? Kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
put this ball next on the portrait.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. All right. For you to intercept, it's going to be an opposed roll. Okay, that's going to be between your
Mm-hmm.
athletic skill or your acrobatic skill versus Tommy Oliver's acrobatic and also athletic skill. Either way.
I'll take the acrobatic. Yeah, I'll take actually the acrobatic. So okay, here we go. Ooh.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I rolled acrobatic
Hell
club and it was a 16.
Oh no, it doesn't show.
It's an
What the
11.
hell?
It's an 11 when I hovered over it. So yeah.
Uh-oh. No, that's the 11 for Apocalypse.
Oh, that was wrong
Excelsior the
character sheet.
GM.
Yeah. Where is my character? Oh, here it is.
That's okay. I'm okay with a 0.
Okay, let me see here. Acrobatics.
It's a
Huh,
draw.
huh, huh. Mhm.
Aww.
It's a draw
So they'll stay
16 and
still.
16. So
Okay.
Oh, can we use the persuasion roll from before to give a D4 to that or something?
yeah, we got a D4. We got a persuasion of 15.
Okay, D4. Okay, you can roll for the D4. Wait, I'm gonna be. Yep, you go ahead. So if you get D4, you actually got the ball.
Okay. D4.
But it's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not your turn yet. It's actually their turn.
Mm-hmm.
So now Tommy Oliver going to actually grab the ball again from you.
Okay. Gonna be again acrobatic versus his acrobatic. Oh man,
Oh, shoot.
I knew it.
And he grabs it. Okay,
Yep.
then he grabs it, but he can still move.
Mm-hmm.
It's their turn to actually move.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, good. We left the defender in the back. Good. I basically move.
Well, I was thinking like, where is that ambient sound coming from? Like, all right.
Mhm.
Okay. They actually move, but Eugene Woods actually like go back.
Mm-hmm. And it's our turn now to move.
Yep. Now it's your turn.
Can
Okay,
we-
Let me roll for Flash
Mm-hmm.
Thompson.
Can we do team colors for all the characters? Because I'm having trouble keeping track of who's who and who's on
Okay,
what team.
I can.
I'll
Okay.
just put
You
a
can actually put
green dot.
green dot. Put a green dot.
Oh, yeah. Only one group needs a dot. If we put
Mhm.
green dots on ours, that's perfect.
Okay, green dot. Jaime, green dot. Green dot. Yeah, just want the
Sorry, as
groups
soon
to
as
be
people
okay.
started switching places, I got confused as to who was who. Oh, can we give this guy a green dot too?
Yeah, green dot. Okay,
Yeah, awesome.
easy. All right, done. Okay. Now, right, Jason, you're in front of Tommy Oliver again.
Acrobatic, my man.
Right.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
I just
Okay,
like
Tommy Oliver just toop, 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 toop. Then you swipe the ball from him.
and I
Okay.
immediately in one fell swoop, I pass it to Yamanari, who is in a strategic position. So I'm like, I jump and like at Yamanari as fast
Okay.
as possible.
Athletic. Okay,
Actually,
athletic versus athletic because he's in front of you,
oh, okay.
so he will jump to actually swipe it.
Oh, oh, wait, I actually can move. I can actually move and take the ball, then pass it, right? Yeah, I'll actually do that.
You can move to
Mhm.
actually pass.
Yeah, I'll actually move.
Okay.
I'll actually move, and I'll actually move. This here is, yep, this here is my maximum 6 squares, and immediately pass it to Yamanari so that he can. I'm like, I took the ball. I'm like,
All right.
you can give the ball to Yamanari so that he can be basically like immediately gets it because I have no.
All right.
Yep.
Pass to Yamanari.
Mm-hmm. Yamanari, you have the ball now. Give us a 3-pointer.
Should I go for the 3-pointer or should I try for a 2?
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I feel like a 2-pointer is
Okay.
going to be easier, and I can get past
DC is
the.
higher here. DC is lower here.
Oh yeah, true. 2-pointer is
You
much
need to
easier.
pass. You need to pass. You need to pass Eugene Woods.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to just get right past him going like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to shoot.
All right.
Oh, he's going to follow me? He can't move. It's not his
Yep.
turn. Shit.
He can move.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they can move, but they can't
Oh,
act
no.
immediately. They can only do it as a reaction.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah,
shoot.
it's a reaction move. All right. Oppose. Does roll. Oh, damn it. Yeah, they all
Athletics
got
or
the same.
acrobatics? Do I get to choose?
They all got the same level of athletics.
Okay, so
Okay.
you want me to do athletics?
I think
Yeah,
a
either
throw would be
acrobatics or
athletics.
athletics.
Yeah, throw is
Yeah.
athletics. Cool. Boop. Yeah.
Oh, nice!
You throw the ball. The ball goes in. And after
Fuck
that, that's
yeah.
it. You got. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the scoreboard. Let me put the scoreboard. Okay. Before anything else. Right. You got that 2 points. Then let's play their turn. If you get another 2 points, then the game will end.
Oh, okay. So it's like overtime?
I think it's a best 2 of 3.
Yeah. Best 2 of 3.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Cool.
I
So
just
does basketball reset? Does basketball reset
Right.
after every hoop?
Sort of. The people who got dunked on get the ball from their hoop, and they get to pass it to whoever they want.
Okay.
Yep, which is why the other team has to retreat immediately.
Yeah, everybody gets to reposition as they want. Like, the game doesn't stop. People don't stop moving.
Yeah. Yep.
Shoot. Yeah,
All right.
stick word.
Okay. Then I gotta move. Right. Okay. Pass. And pass to Billy.
Ooh. I just stay here
Right.
covering Tommy Oliver, and I basically I just stay here so I can intercept if they choose to pass to him. I can just react and intercept.
All right. Okay. So you stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flash Thompson actually blocked Scott Lee. Jaime actually stopped Tommy Oliver right in front of you. Okay. Then
I'm gonna run up to this guy and try to
Eric
grab
is
the
still
ball
down
from him
here.
from behind.
Right.
He just got passed. I'm gonna try and grab it.
Okay.
This one's
you grab it.
acrobatics, right?
This one is gonna be either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Your
just
choice.
choosing. They have the same skill.
I rolled bad.
Ooh.
He's able to keep the ball.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try
I'm gonna-
to grab it, and after that he just keep it. Then they move.
I'm gonna dance around him and get in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I have move by action, so I can move
Okay.
after I make an action. So I can still do that.
Yep. Okay. He dribbles. Okay. Dribble. Acrobatic. If he stops, he passes. Acrobatic versus acrobatic.
Fuck yeah. Damn it! I
Ah,
rolled
by
really bad again.
one! By
Yeah.
one! You only failed by one!
He dribbles past you.
Did we get another bless from our good friend?
No, he didn't roll for it.
Oh, darn.
He must be like, no. He didn't roll for it.
As I didn't
Oh,
know
shit.
when's the turns, so I got confused. So like,
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
All right.
It's okay.
Billy passes to Scott. Scott shoots.
Oh wait,
We win.
Does our defender go up?
I basically moved to intercepting. So I'll roll my acrobatic versus his acro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a 10.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah!
Oh shit!
I just jump and
You
like
swipe the ball.
Yep.
Do you slap it to one of your guys?
Oh, I just like
No.
basically like palm grabs it and I
No. Your score. You need to actually roll d6. Choose a number.
4, 5, and 6.
4, 5, 6. All right.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay.
yay! I basically
Okay.
grab it and immediately race
Now
with.
it's your turn.
Yep, I immediately race until I'm basically here. Pass the ball to Yamanari. So now
Oh, shit, okay.
Yamanari, you now are practically free to run all the way.
For me, Oliver didn't move, so he moved in front
Aw.
of Yamanari. Okay, Oliver,
Oh.
acrobatics or athletics, oppose.
All right, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna try that acrobatics. Oh yes, barely succeed. And then I'm gonna shoot for the 3-pointer.
Okay,
Do it!
Eugene Woods go in front. Okay, oppose again.
Oh
Acrobatics.
crap.
I already
18.
rolled for it. I already rolled for
Oh!
Yes.
I'll just say I'll
The moment
roll for frustration, but okay.
you ran, Yamanari, you ran. You saw Eugene Woods coming towards you. You jump up for the 3-pointer. You shoot, and immediately goes in for the 3 points, and you got 5 points.
Get dunked on. Where's Grandpa now? Where's your Grandpa now?
Yep. This feels like a slam dunk
And-
anime
and-
moment.
And none of you guys are using your powers. This is just regular people.
Exactly.
You can see the coach was like looking at you, Yamanari, like They're taking some notes, and they're taking some notes. But after a while, suddenly he saw something, and then the whistle was blown, and then you realized
We
that when you turn,
won!
no, Vance, you realize that when you turn, you saw the aura of Eric Gray. He sprained his ankle. You realize that his body, his aura was white in color earlier on, but now his body is slightly yellow but red at his feet area.
Who's
And
friend?
he's
Who's
like,
friend is his ankle? Oh,
Eric Gray, the one underneath, because he tried to jump up to swap together with you earlier on, but he fell. Then he twisted his ankle. And then after that, Billy Cranston they ran in and said, "Now we can't continue the game this way." But after that, Eric then said, "No, you just go ahead. I can still play."
No, you can't. We can't continue. Would you like that? You're injured. I just raised my hand and saying, "Referee, we need to do a substitution."
Or just do a hoop off.
Then after that, the nurse actually like came in, and then after that, then helped Eric Gray into the nurse office. But then the coach was like looking around, and then he was actually asking, School president. He was asking you, Vance. School president. Do you have any other team that
Uh,
you could actually recommend from Miracle College?
Let me roll for my intelligence.
All right, roll for it. Then,
Hmm. Uh,
then after that, Irene Adler walks over to you, the other blind girl in college. Then she said, how about that? How about the other one? You know, this other boy from the one that's really good in sports, but he's always refused to play basketball for some reason.
the
And
Xtreme
then after
Sports
that, she
guy?
said, I think his name is yeah, that one. I've heard many of the reports from the news. He's really good, but I'm not too sure if he's willing to play basketball. Maybe I think he's in one of the extra classes or something. Why don't you go ahead and ask if he's
No,
willing
it's
to join, at least for this match?
no, it's I can. I don't know. I can handle it. I happily go. See the the Xtreme Sports player.
Is your character the coach
And
of the team?
no. I'm gonna do. I'm
He's
gonna
more like
go.
the college he's like
Comedy,
the
Jester,
president of the
Jester.
school because
The dean.
yeah
He's the dean of the
he's a
school.
blind boy. He's a
No,
blind
Oh.
student
No,
body
no, he's
president.
Student
not.
council president.
Yeah, yeah.
Student
Yeah.
body president.
student body
Yeah.
president.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As I'm here, I'm gonna do a
Okay.
comedy bit. I open
Meanwhile,
the
in the
door.
classroom,
I kick down the door. Comedy
no.
clip.
Before that,
Hello.
you kick down the door for a blind man. Okay, palm.
Oh,
Mr.
this is,
Troy then turns to look at
Just-
you.
Just a sec,
Vance
guys.
Willis. What? Vance Willis. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Troy actually speaks out.
What was that again, guys? Sorry, I just got distracted for a moment.
I kick down the door
Okay.
in the
The
comedy manner.
teacher,
Hello.
Mr. Troy, asks you, Vance. What is the meaning of this, Vance? Why are you interrupting my class?
We have an emergency, a sports emergency, and I'm pretty sure that dude I pointed at this direction says I can't see him proper. I need his help.
You point your cane. You point your cane at this young man over here with the glasses. Are you talking to me? He said.
No, not you, the other one.
He said, I will gladly play basketball.
Fuck you. Fuck you. The other dude.
I hope the student council president
is-
actually lets that slip.
No.
Okay. All right,
Fuck
Vance, when you
you.
look at this person, his aura was showing that his body was like all over the place. This student is known for his asthmatic attack. You can let him join though.
Oh god.
No, not you. We'll bring you probably next time. I said first, where is he?
Then you sit down
this
and
dude.
sulk. And then he becomes the next villain. Sure. Pick on the weak
Yeah.
guy. Always pick on the weak guy. I damn you, Vance Willis. One.
It's Meet the Robinsons all over again.
Then he puff his asthma. He's like, one day, Vance Willis, one day, I will take over. That's it.
You know, I was thinking about making the fire dragon next, anyways.
Oh god.
All the villains start from
Yeah,
school, okay? Villains are not... Okay, anyways, Terrance,
Eh.
you were writing your notes. You were really looking at the notes and taking everything down perfectly until the door opened and you see the student body president, Vance Willis, came in and then pointing the cane at first at this young man, of course, but apparently it was wrong. He was pointing at you. Apparently,
Hey,
you noticed that
hey,
Dan McDonald was very unhappy after Vance did that. But yeah, there was nothing much that a young man could do. He is not fit. He's not a fit person.
Terrance just kind of does the whole like he glances left and right to see where that cane is aiming, and it's like he sees it's like dead on him. It's just like, okay, what do you need help with?
Basketball. You're the man that I need.
Basketball. You.
Yes.
He. Is there a window at the back of the class looking down on the court?
Yeah, there is.
He looks through it and he sees I'm guessing I see the injured kid being pulled off by the is this the home team or the opposing team who has a guy being pulled off?
Home team.
We
The home
are the
team.
home
It's
team.
like I was like, right. So how many rounds are you guys in?
We just need one more good point and then we win.
Right. He kind of looks around and he goes to the blue head girl. Could I please have a look at your notes later after class, or after I help these guys?
Then she said, sure, anytime.
Cheers for that. Thank you very much. What was her name again?
And after that, you look at her, and then it's Kylie Griffin. She said, Kylie Griffin.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for that, guy. I'll catch you up later after I help with these guys. I'm trying to be like he's actually like at college. He's kind of a soft-spoken sort. This is like, all right. He grabs his bag, grabs his board, and follows. It's like, lead the way, Prez.
Alright. But before I go, I will say this. I'm sorry, sir, for my blindness. I hope you will be better at sports one day. Alright, let's go.
And
this
then after
guy.
that, Mr. Troy like, all right, I suppose.
And
Next
I
thing
think-
we know, he becomes the wimpy kid becomes the Hulk. So just so you know, I still can't move my pog.
What? The?
Oh,
I can't move it. I don't know why this is not working.
Oh, now I know why. Because there's two force. I gave the other one to the other force.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, now you can try move it.
There we go. Got it. Cool.
follow me, please. There, yeah, at this door, I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick the door in a comedy
Oh,
way
God.
again. I brought help!
Yeah, Terrance kind of like puts his hand up to just stop the door slamming it. So it's like, do you have a thing with just kicking open doors?
I'm a comedian. I do stupid stuff.
Right. How did you get elected again?
Don't ask me. It was rigged. I tell you, it was rigged.
Actually, you do
Anyways.
know how you got elected, Vance. You just don't want to tell Terrance because your father owns the school.
Oh.
He gave everybody a full-size candy bar.
Was that a euphemism?
No.
It was now.
Sorry.
Alright,
well-
Mr. Terrance. Report to the referee. I'll be at the stands. Good luck.
So Terrance will take the defense position near the goal where old mate was who got knocked over before.
Mm-hmm.
But before he goes there, he will take off his hoodie. So he's just wearing one of those those tank tops underneath his hoodie.
Oh,
He puts his bag, his jacket, and everything like that down in the corner. It's like flexes his neck, starts jumping down on the balls of his feet and everything like that. And you see his eyes just zone in on the field, to let everybody know, as
Mhm.
far as skills go, I sunk a lot into perception.
Oh, okay. I just simply give you like a thumbs up, and I like clap my hands and say, "Okay, team, let's go."
The moment you walk in, Terrence, the crowd
Yep.
sitting on the bench were quiet. They were whispering. They were talking. You can hear your voice, your name being called. Isn't that Terrence Knight? I thought he never played basketball. I thought he always said no to basketball. I mean, he never said anything to basketball before. And then you hear the whispers and everything. Like, Then you notice these two girls, a young Asian girl, and after that, another one that's like slightly Eurasian, and looking at you and
Yep.
eyeing you sharply, as if they're actually monitoring you and want to see your skills and abilities.
Ah.
Then after that, you see the coach, one of the coach, Jefferson Pierce, looking. So let me get it straight. Your name is Terrance Knight.
Yes,
Extreme
coach.
Sports student, and apparently you have refused every single coach attempt to recruit you to any of the physical sports, where like
Ball
basketball
sports.
or wrestling or anything.
Um, well, coach, I have a very limited amount of time. I've already got my primary scholarship is with a brand that focuses on skateboarding. Um, so splitting my time between skateboarding and other extreme sports events sponsored by this brand and college, I just don't have time for ball sports.
Hmm. Well, you do understand that I'm actually here to look at the students that could actually perform against other schools within the nation. And if you do well, I do suggest that you join and perhaps participate in the school. I mean, globally.
I do understand that, but um, I am under contract with the scholarship.
He said. All right.
If the brand that I'm with sponsored a team, I could see the possibility, but they are certainly their merchandise and their stuff is more focused on the extreme sports. They are not big enough to compete with sponsorships within the basketball space.
Interesting. All right. Well, another sports scholarship couldn't hurt, but let's continue the match.
You can
Well,
have multiple scholarships.
oh yes, you didn't know?
No, I'm Australian. I'm not entirely sure how those work in America.
Well, you can have multiple scholarship. Basketball, golf, I mean football, anything. As long as you're good in sports, you can have multiple scholarship. And that is the rule that Mr. Willis has been giving to most of the students.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Uh, but yeah, well,
You
I
think
hope this interaction shows that like Terrance has a certain amount of loyalty towards the contracts and all that he's already formed. He doesn't want to do anything to mess them up because if he takes on another scholarship, it's potentially with an opposing brand.
then you heard that. You heard what the coach said. But before the match start, Flash Thompson walks over to you and he said, "Hey, Terrence, don't try to steal my thunder."
Terrance just like looks up at them. How tall is this guy? It's like he's like full on basketball player tall, right?
He's like 6 feet. Flash Thompson actual height in the comic book.
6 feet? I thought he'd be taller.
Taller than that actually. No. 6 feet. Let me check. Yeah, quick Google check. Flash Thompson. Here it is. All right. Okay. Let's see now. He is roughly because he is Agent Venom. Okay. Uh, well, how come he's put here superhuman strength, speed, and agility? That's crazy. 6 feet 6, so 6 feet 7.
Okay, yeah, he's a tall guy. Terrance is only like 5'8".
Mm-hmm. And then
He's
he looks
that
down.
perfect.
He looks down at you.
Is this? I just look up at him.
You look
Steal
up
your
at him. He looks
thunder.
down at you.
I look at him. Steal your thunder. That fine. I'll be the lightning.
Then I'll be the Flash. He walks
That
away.
comes after the lightning. Yeah,
Flash
like,
Thompson-
I just
Flash
sassed him.
Thompson- Flash
The
Thompson
Flash
isn't a smart
comes
guy, okay?
after the lightning. You're still coming after it.
He's tall, but it doesn't mean he's smart. So that's it.
Oh
Alright.
god.
Okay. All right, red hair doing persuasion, but fail. But Vance, you were screaming, "You can do it!" But in the distance, you can see Trini Kwan also like shouting to the rest of her team and said, "Angel Grove, you can do it! Show them what you got."
It's gonna match. Dun-dun.
I mean, so
And
far.
Scott Lee turned to look at Zach and then Tommy and then Billy and then to Eugene and Scott Lee and said, "It's morphing time."
What?
If they go full morph like here right now, that's basically cheating. I'm
Oh, what the fuck? Have you basically got these guys versing the fucking Power Rangers or something?
Well, they are the
No.
Scott Lee. They are the
Angel
Power
Grove,
Rangers.
that's right. That's Angel Grove. Fuck, I didn't realize that until now.
Yeah, and so far it's a one-sided. We're basically mopping the floor with them since they never got a single point in, and we're like, yeah, 5 points in.
Alright, let's
Sorry,
do this.
sir, but let's continue. Let's continue
Alright.
the basketball
Okay.
match.
They took the ball and they start moving,
Mm-hmm.
but they move faster this time. Immediately, they go straight.
Oh, holy!
Pass the ball to Tommy Oliver. Then Tommy Oliver actually moves straight, passing Flash Thompson and then moving 8 feet straight. And then immediately he shoots the ball. But Terrance, you saw Tommy Oliver like moving in. You know Tommy Oliver.
I move immediately since I haven't moved. I just moved like double team him so I can intercept it immediately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you look at Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver then look to you. And then after that, then he turns. He saw the ball. Then Zach Taylor actually move in. And after he throws the ball immediately to Zach at the 3-pointer line.
Wait.
Roll for
Can I-
your...
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Roll for your...
Can I do a running leap intercept of the ball?
Okay, what will you roll for acrobatics?
Okay, both
Yep.
of us
All
will roll.
right. Journal.
I got a 10. It
All right,
depends,
let's
'cause
see.
Tommy needs
Acrobatics.
Tommy needs to roll against the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it!
Just pray that his acrobatic is lower than a 10. Just pray. Now he needs to roll against the both of us, like twice.
Alright, Tommy.
So mine wouldn't happen unless yours failed.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just pray that it's yeah, I'll just pray.
Fumble it. Fumble, fumble, fumble.
Fumble. Okay, why is it not showing? Come on.
Oh god, it's gonna suddenly appear in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried actually. Yeah, because I'm clicking on it, but it's not showing.
I was just gonna fucking bulk throw a whole bunch of them up there.
Hold on. Click on it. It's not showing.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh!
holy shit!
26.
Go green!
we
Go
should-
Green Ranger! God damn!
I mean, where was like? Wow, I'm just amazed at his. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn!
What's the second roll?
No, it's only. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. He has to roll. Heros.
Yeah, when I hover over his thing, it's basically went from a +4 to a +8 all of a sudden.
You didn't hear what Scott Lee said?
Oh no, I did heard. I just thought it's oh yeah, because he's now using
It's
his.
morphin time.
Oh okay.
Their belts are all activated.
Okay.
What's the second acrobatics roll? Did he perhaps roll lower than 9 somehow by magic?
Yeah, you need to now roll a second acrobatic against the 9. Mine basically failed.
Right.
Ooh,
What
shit.
the hell?
That's okay. I know.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Yeah,
I know what to do. I know what to do in this case. You know what? No, I better not use my powers. I'll just move here so I can see
Zach
if I can.
Taylor immediately do a 3-pointer.
Okay.
I try to block.
Yeah. Roll against
Again,
his
blocks.
acrobatic, because he got a 10.
Oh, you
I
failed.
wanna jump. I wanna jump.
The ball went in. No, cannot. You already do your action.
You already moved.
You already did your action.
You already moved, Jason.
Then Tommy Olive.
Ready,
Then it's a 3-pointer. Now it's 5-3.
No. No.
It's okay, we get the
Okay.
ball. We get the ball.
Yeah, we just need to score another 3-pointer, and that's it.
They went on the defense immediately.
Defense.
Mhm.
Defense.
I'm gonna roll for-
You hear Kimberly and Trini said defense. Defense.
damn it.
they can't.
I can't be
win.
women.
So they can't win legitimately.
I can't be against women.
They can't win legitimately. They have to morph in order to win. That just shows the Rangers are bunch of cheaters.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know.
Ah.
As a player, you maybe know, but as a character, maybe they are that good.
Don't
Maybe
know.
they were testing you. You know.
Oh yeah, who knows actually?
Maybe they were just testing you. But okay, I don't know why I can't open Trini's character sheet. It's like Roll20 refused to let me open up her character sheet or something. I
That's
can't
odd.
open it up. Yeah, I know because Roll20 have this weird thing that when I open it, it's like it opens up different windows. Yeah, I can't open up Trini's character sheet for some reason. Even Kimberly. Okay. Okay. Right, let me roll for Kimberly. Okay, let me roll for her persuasion. Kimberly is the heart of the team. Okay.
Wow.
Giving them bonuses. Okay, Vance, you better tell the rest of your home group in the bench to raise their voices.
This is one team. Let's go. Go Team Miracle. I'm not gonna say that multiple times because that's gonna be cringy for me.
Alright, roll for your persuasion. Come on, body president. Okay.
I would say
No.
I would say use a hero point to at least have the entire school start
You
cheering.
do know. You do know the DM didn't give us hero point the last session, right?
Wait.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did
I
actually.
remember that.
Yeah, he did.
No,
I did not.
he did.
I did not. I did not. I
Oh.
did
How
not.
many do we
hero
start
points
with?
no, we don't get hero points easily. It's very hard to get, as the DM pointed out.
Do you
It's
start
not
with
something
any
I
by
wanted, you have
default?
to earn it. No.
No,
Okay.
because they can accumulate up the hero points, so they don't start by default because they can accumulate. So here is where they can get your hero points. So right now,
everybody
work as a team.
Yeah, everybody has 2 hero points so far. Like us, the
I used
original character.
mine.
Oh,
I
okay.
used mine.
Oh, okay. I'm the only one who still
Mhm.
has
Oh,
2
thank
hero
you.
points left.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I have
I feel immense
I-
offended.
I have 2 that I can use.
As skater, I go sulk in the corner lah.
I mean, you
go
don't
sulk in
have
the corner.
to use your hero points in a basketball match. I mean, but if you guys do win, that means that you'll be fighting against other students like from the X-Men and the Young Avengers and so on.
All that because we gotta win.
the-
If we win, okay. I mean, okay.
You
let's
just
beat
need
these
you
guys.
just need to get another point to win. That's all.
Yep,
But
okay.
but the moment you turn to look at the Angel Grove team, Billy Cranston, Zach, Scott Lee, and Tommy Oliver, you can see their aura though. You felt as if you felt the intensity coming from Angel Grove. But Vance, when you turn to look at Angel Grove team, you can see their aura is fiery. They're like in a fiery mood right now. But you notice something odd though, Vance. On their belt area, it's glowing. Like like a circular glow on their belt. Except for Eugene Woods though. Eugene Woods, his aura is still red, but he's filled with anger. Eugene Woods is angry. It's not that he's showing signs of power within him, but his anger is there that he wants to win. So they're putting their very effort on this one. Okay, but
Oh.
Jaime looking at you, Jason,
Oh,
and then after that, then the ball with Yamanari like bouncing it, and then Yamanari you can sense the intensity coming from Godly,
you
Billy.
take over my character. Just gonna have a short dinner, and I'll be right back. You take over.
That means you're gonna lose, man. Yeah, when I take over. All right, and then after that, Jefferson
what?
Pearson. Like, beep! All right, time out, and then suddenly you see Louisa Lane. All right, time out, team. We need to talk. Vance, you need to talk to the team, to the home team.
I'm crying. I suck at it.
Jaime walks. Flash Thompson walks over to you. Vance, what should we do?
Leave me alone.
Louisa then walks over. I can sense the intensity. Then you see the Angel Grove team just taking a break, and then Louisa said, Jaime, you should try to actually be. You should actually take Billy, I believe, and Flash, you take Eugene Woods. But Terrance, Scott would be an easier opponent for you. Tommy Oliver, his speed is intense, but his shooting power is not there. But Zack Taylor's shooting power is perfect. Try to stop him from the 3-point line. That's what Louisa said.
We should go on offenses. I am.
Terrance is seeing this. Terrance is seeing the situation. He's seeing how invested everyone is in this. He's seeing the energy of the opposing team. He's just like, should I take this a bit more seriously? And it's just like he's looking around at everyone. He looks over at the tall blonde and dude who tried to intimidate him earlier. Is just like, they're more invested in this. Should I do something?
A blonde short haired girl then went down the bench and came next to you, Vance. And then Flash Thompson was looking at her and then said, you notice Flash Thompson's facial expression changed though, Yamanari and Vance. As you realize that Gwen Stacy is just standing there telling the rest of you, be calm, she speaks out. But look at your opponent's weakness. Try to actually see, be calm, and pass to each other perfectly. It should be alright. I know a thing about basketball. I read about it in books. And Flash then said, if you read about it in books, that means it makes you a really smart person.
Really, Flash?
Terrance just raises his eyebrow and looks up at him. It's just like, and he glances between him and Gwen. It's just like, is this guy? He's just in his mind. It's like, is this guy fucking serious?
Yes, I am.
Let me roll for insight, like so I do not cringe at this shenanigan. Holding by my cringe. I'm just like, okay.
All right.
Anyway, Gwen.
You guys can roll for persuasion to get that bonus, though. I mean, Yamanari can give some sort of pep talk to the team, or Terrance, you can give some talk, or even Vance even can give some talk. But this is all up to your persuasion skills, though.
I'm gonna try. Yeah. Oh, now you give me, okay.
Okay, what do you say based on your 15? Why don't you use your,
My tears. What now?
Go ahead.
It's my
Go ahead. Your tears. Okay.
No. I went away my tears because I was actually crying. It's like, that's just the whole place was crying.
All right.
Anyways, we have Gwen. There are reasons in this match. We have shown we can do this. So I'm open to suggestions. I'm not a sportsman. So if you guys have any tactics or any information, do share.
Terrance kind of looks around at everyone, raises his hand, briefly to say that he wants to indicate he wants to talk. It's just like, if you can get the ball to me, I can get it where it needs to go.
Alright. And point to Quinton. Quinton, Flash, Jaime, can you guys provide cover for Terrance?
They're not their head. Sure, coach. Anything.
If you can
And
get
then Flash Thompson is like, Flash is like, sure, coach. Anything for you, Gwen. I'll pass the ball to anybody you want me to pass. I'll pass the ball to anybody you want me to.
We'll make
Cover
sure
for
you get
inside
that ball,
to-
Terrance.
Pass the ball to Terrance. Then everybody then went
So-
into offensive mode.
Yeah, then they all see Terrance move up to the front line. This 5'8" freaking skateboarder compared to all these behemoths on the field.
Yes.
Wait,
And,
so what he'd be
before the next
up there? I don't know what basketball formations are.
Offensive. That
This
means you have to go here.
is if you're going to do a V, right? A V is an offensive formation. So meaning that you're all charging in and taking, and
Yep.
each of you taking one man each.
But that leaves Terrance enough space for him to slip around to get a clear shot. So now the game plan is that I'm talking as a player, not as Vance. As a player, you have to tackle at the very least 4 of them. If there's only one left, you can ignore him, but just get Terrance a clear line of shot. That's your game plan now.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice your defense for it. So like or not, all of you have to move
I'm back from my.
like an arrowhead.
I'm back from my dinner.
Terrance is going on offense.
Okay, Terrance is going on all
Did I-
offense. Did anything happen? Like, did they score or what?
Nope.
No.
Louisa and Gwen Stacy, and Vance just giving some pep talk to give them a bonus. So you guys got a +2 bonus to your skill rolls. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Okay,
So now-
I just simply like do the whole. Come on, team, let's go! One more basket and we can win this. I don't know.
Right.
No full offense.
I don't even
Come on,
know
Ari,
need to
move.
the name of the high school.
So the basic idea that Terrance has is that like all you tall mofos screen him, and he's so basically playing to fly under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
All of even you have to sacrifice defense. Even Quinton, you have to go in front.
Yep,
with them.
get him up there.
No
Get him
defense.
up there too. No defense. We're going all in on
He has the ball. He has
Yes.
to pass the ball in from the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, alright,
Terrance
okay.
can't. Terrance
And
can't
then-
start with the ball. Terrance can't
Yeah,
start with it.
yeah.
They yeah.
Yes.
They just have to get the ball to him.
This is like Kuroko no Basket. if you guys ever watched that anime.
Oh yeah, I finished it.
Right.
Anyways, let's begin.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Flash Thompson and Jaime already go up. They're going to stop Eugene and Billy Cranston. They're gonna wherever Billy they could go in. They're gonna follow.
Pass the ball.
All right, I'm gonna pass the ball to Jason,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna run past him.
I take the ball, of course, and
Right.
I run with it, and as close as I could
No.
before I immediately pass it over to Terrance.
No, pass it back to
Mhm.
Quinton.
Oh,
Terrance needs to get forward.
Oh,
Terrance
okay.
probably wants to take a dash action.
Oh,
if
okay.
that's
In that case, yeah. I give it to Quinton.
So where's Quinton?
I'm Quinton. In the very back.
Yeah, Quinton.
So, Terrance, you're going to want to try and do a dash action and get past everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the way I'm going to do that is probably going to go from the very edge of the field, or do I have to be in the middle part here?
So,
It'll be
what
the
you,
middle part.
I mean,
If you feel
honestly,
lucky,
you want to
you
get.
can even do a 3-pointer from here if you feel lucky.
So there's 2 sets of scoring zones. Inside this first area is a 2-point or is worth 2 points.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yeah, 2.
anything within this area is worth 2 points. Anything outside of that area is worth 3 points. So if you get up to this line right here, that's
Yep.
your 3-point line. Anything, it doesn't really matter if you go even closer, but you want to be away from all of these non-green circle guys when you make your shot. That'll make it the easiest shot you can make, because then they don't get a roll.
All right. Cool. All right. And what happens when somebody makes a shot from the center of the court?
There's a 3-point.
It's a 3.
That would just be a 3-point.
It's
It's nothing
a
special.
3-pointer. It's a 3-pointer.
So that's so it just counts as 3 point. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But
All right, go.
back in like the 60s and the 70s, it used to be 4 points until it got ridiculous when too many people kept trying, and the NBA had to say no, it's just a normal 3-pointer. It's not special.
Yeah, it became
Wow,
annoying because it was just really hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that would take away so many exciting moments when people would try for it.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah.
But too many people
that's-
were
that-
trying for it when they shouldn't be.
that's kind of like high tackles being banned in Australian football.
Anyways, do you want to make a shot?
Don't ask for it. It might happen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, so I have to move now.
Yep. You will have to move.
I need the measuring thing, don't I?
You
So-
can, as you move your token, press the letter Q. As you move your token.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Press hold of your token as you pretend to move him around. You press immediately the letter Q. It'll show up the squares and everything.
Here we go. Bracket. That is the 60. So I got there with a 60-foot movement. That was the dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Actually, that's right. Wait, who was the one that she suggested I go towards? It was the other dude, wasn't it?
That's where you were. That's actually 30. That's your regular movement. To be 60, you need to be... Yeah, this is here is 30.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be
All
all
right,
the way
so-
here, that's 60.
Oh wow, it's doing
Yep.
doing weird movement thingies. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, let's put myself
Mommy and
over there.
Scott is under the
Are
basket.
you holding the Q button down, or are you pressing the Q button?
I'm holding it.
You want to just press it. You don't want to hold it. If you
Oh,
press
okay.
it, every time you press it after you've pressed it once, it'll put a dot like you're going around corners and stuff.
Yeah. So you guys just see Terrance book it, but I'm going to put out there, this is not going to be a dash action. I'm going to use my feet, my shoes as platforms to do a basic movement with telekinetic flight, but still keep myself on the ground.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, he's basically running, flying across the field.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have an action.
Quinton, advance with the ball.
I've already used all my movement for this turn.
Oh, it's a new turn, I think.
Wait,
Nope, we
did I have
gotta
to
let
wait?
them go.
Did I have to wait for you to
Still
get
the
the
same
ball to
turn.
me or something?
Yes, I have to give you the ball.
No.
We have to let them go, so that way they advance on me, and then Terrance will be more clear.
Okay. Yep.
I have it planned. That's why I had you pass it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just needed to do the dash. So I didn't have to actually perform an action this round. Okay, fair enough. So that would have just been a dash.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. And it's a new round.
Enemy's
Okay.
turn.
So now it's
Yeah,
the
so
enemy's
just
turn.
Kimberly-
The enemies get to do their
It's just
thing.
it's just Kimberly looking at Terrance Knight as they move around the court, eyeing Terrance as he move along. Okay, when you did that, now, yeah, Manari need to roll for a certain skill. This is gonna be deception versus their insight.
Deception. Where is the deception button? There it is. 17.
Okay. All the insight is the same. I'm just gonna roll for Billy because he's the smartest guy on the field. He's gonna roll for his insight.
Oof.
Nope,
Right.
he did
Then
not
Billy
pass
that
it.
okay. Zach Taylor is being marked by Jason. Billy is being marked by Flash, and Eugene is being marked by Jaime. But Billy Cranston and tell Tommy Oliver and Scott he's gonna pass the ball. He's gonna pass the ball to Jason. Then both Tommy and Scott going after, but it's half court. They cannot move further than this.
Yeah, they can't move.
So and also Yamanari cannot stay too long behind the court. They have
Yeah,
to move in.
you have to move
Otherwise,
down, Yamanari.
Oh, I was planning on it. I was
Sounds
going to go
good.
first. I'm sorry. I was waiting for all of the enemies to go before I went. I'm going to go up here, and oh shit. I want can. Ah shit. I'll just pass it. I guess I'll pass it over to our friend Terrance.
Okay, the ball
Zach
is in.
is going to move in. You better mark J. You better mark Zach,
Oh,
Jason. Otherwise, that pass would.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm like,
All right.
yeah, he's gonna pass to
The
me.
moment Yamanari was about to throw, you got a +2 bonus on your acrobatic versus Zach Taylor. He's trying to jump up also against you to actually grab the ball using his acrobatic.
I will basically jump like opposite of Dak, so I can like a gorilla, like spreading my arms and everything, making him smell my armpits. Okay.
During-
Zach got 13.
Just to explain during all this, so GM, my eyes are on the ball like a hawk. I am like absolutely tracking everywhere that is going.
I got a 17 on my acrobatic versus Zach's thing. So I'm like,
When Zach jumped, you also tried to block him, and he was looking at you. This white man can jump.
I just like spread my arms and everything. I'm like, I scream.
And then Yamanari saw the opportunity, grabbed the ball, threw it straight pass to Terrance. Tommy Oliver and Scott were surprised when they were trying to go
Nani?
to Yamanari. Nani!
Exactly. Nani?
As soon as the ball is coming towards me, Terrance just puts his hand up, grabs it out of the air, and spins around and leaps in this like damn near capoeira spin, and just lobs it towards the hoop.
So you slam dunk. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Wait, does that actually
Yeah,
get you any extra points?
It's only 2 points and we only need to score 1 basket and that's it. We win. Like
Yeah.
it's only 1 basket, so you might as well just dunk it.
Yeah. Yeah, this short ass motherfucker compared to everybody else on the field just grabs that ball, spins, sprints towards the hoop, leaps up, freaking, and does a, like a spin in the air and just dunks it straight on in.
You jump the bell, and boom, then you dunk it in, which amazed everyone. And then everybody like jump up except for, of course, like Kimberly and Trini, which was surprised to see that you were able to jump from this end to the other end without running.
No, I did run. I'll say I did run. I did run to below the thing and leap up.
No, they're just surprised that you didn't run straight, because from here it's really short distance. It's really far. Actually, on a basketball court, you need to run straight, in order for you to run to that jump, you need to run straight from here to here. But from here to here is it's impossible. You need to have a running jump. Like Michael Jordan, he would jump from this end to here to score that 3-pointer. That's why they call him Air
Okay.
Jordan. Yeah, that's why you can always get that 3-point just to jump from this end, from here.
Okay, yeah, he would have jumped. He would have jumped. But here's the thing: This guy would have more airtime than any of these mofos on the field because I bet he spends half his time in sport in the air.
Ah, he has leg muscles.
Yes.
Leg
Yep.
muscles, baby.
Hey, jump. Just
Well,
dunk it.
skateboarding and everything like that, going up a half pipe and organizing yourself and what you're doing in the air.
But you did that. You dunk, and then after that, you won, much to the surprise of the other students, because Angel Grove was really intense. But after the match ended, all of you actually make a line, just to actually congratulate each other.
Oh,
Terrance standing next to Flash Gordon type thing, and he just just gives him a glance and a grin. Lightning. He can't
with
help
you in
but sass him.
Be with you in a flash. That's what he said.
God damn it, why is he so stupid?
Because he's Flash Thompson. His muscles in his elbow. But he looks to you, and then after that, he fist bump you, Terrance. Oh, you're cool, he said. You're cool in my book. And then after that, all of you shook hands with the other students. Then they said it was a good game. Really interesting. And we put our effort into it.
hey man, I mean, you guys had us on the run too. I never ran this much in my entire life.
Wait, you
I mean, you're a basketball player. You run all the time.
Zach Taylor then said that was a really interesting match. Besides, I would really like to go in this 1-1. But then Scott Lee then walks over to Terrance and said, I heard a lot about you, Terrance. Scott Lee actually spoke. Terrance Knight, Xtreme Sports. Say,
Yeah.
are you into martial arts? He asked.
Uh, not really. No, I haven't been in a position where I've needed to learn all that, and from what I've seen, a lot of martial arts, like, they try to play it off as self-defense, but then it's just like, I've seen people use martial arts, but then get themselves absolutely their ass absolutely handed to them on the street.
Yeah, it is. But it's mostly just for defense, never to attack. And myself and Tommy, we are planning to actually start the martial arts tournaments here in Miracle College. So if anybody have any martial art expertise, can join the competition.
I mean, like, with the sports and college and everything, I don't know. I don't know if I would actually have time to fit that kind of thing in. Plus, you guys would be light years ahead of me learning any of that. I've been in my fair share of scrapes because, like, tempers get high and everything like that. But beyond hitting the other guy harder than he hits me, I haven't really had any formal training ever.
Well, if there's anything. Besides, the match today was good. There was a really interesting dunk. And then Eugene here and said, that was just a lucky dunk. He speaks out. Besides, I've never seen a band like your height will be able to jump from that side of the court to this end. That's almost impossible. Even I can't do it. That's what Eugene actually said. You have a knack for basketball, Terrance.
Yeah, I get told that a lot.
Then Zach Taylor then said, oh, this comes for a celebration. How about all of us actually treat you all for a drink at a cafe in the city? Besides, we are from Angel Grove. We lost, so the bet is in. And Billy Crescent and said, yeah, the bet is in. The bet is if anyone lose, we'll treat all of you for drinks.
Terrance kind of like looks around all this. Is like he hasn't had a lot of room for a social life in a long time, because of all the stuff that he's doing. But he takes a quick think about his schedule for the day. He's like, it was pretty much doing catch up in class, he already asked the Kylie girl to let him look over her notes later, so he'll be able to catch up on anything that he hasn't done. Hey, how long is this whole thing gone for? Like, would the class be finished by now?
The class will have ended already.
You know what? Can you guys where did Kylie go? Like, are the students still in the room chatting about or anything like that, or what?
The moment you actually ended, you can see the other students already like leaving the class and coming to the basketball court at this very moment.
Does he see Kylie coming this way?
Well, Kylie, the teacher, actually they're moving out. Kylie and the others, they're just moving towards the court because they actually want to see the match. But because of the extra curricular classes, they can't actually join the match itself. But the moment they actually exit, Kylie, who looks a bit disappointed, like, oh man, the match ended.
Terrance is just like, just give me a sec, guys. He'll go over to Kylie. It's like, wait, there. Hey, thanks for being cool about letting me have a look at your notes later. Outside one, they're about to take us out for drinks at a cafe. Do you want to come along?
I do need to catch up on studies.
So do I.
Roll for your persuasion.
All right. I'll roll for smooth talker. Good thing I actually invested a little bit in persuasion.
Oh, I was gonna say
that's not a bit. Okay.
That's not a bit.
I only have a +4.
Too bad. It's not a 20. Otherwise, he would have given you her number. Plus the.
Hey! Watch it. What? Just watch, mate. This is like so. Her response. So
Okay.
Here you go.
She looks at you and sure. Maybe we can just catch up with studies maybe after this. Besides, we got our thesis to actually hand up, and we got a project that we need to do. What's a few short drinks she actually set up? It can't hurt.
Cool. Maybe we can also get together to study later.
Yeah, sure. I can actually invite the others too. And
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and then she said, Dan. She speaks out, and Dan like coughing. Yeah. Terrance. Yeah. I'll do your homework, Terrance. You don't have to bully me. That's what Dan said.
Terrance kind of gives him a raised eyebrow, and he just holds up his hand with a finger. He's like, "I don't do that. I do my own work."
Oh, okay. I always have this perception that you're probably, gonna ask me for my lunch money or something.
I don't do that, man. I don't do that. If you can just help me, I will say to you clearly, I just want your help. Like, if I don't understand something, if you can help me understand it, that'd be great.
Sure.
Terrance holds out his fist for a fist bump.
Yeah, and then Dan.
This would probably be this guy's first. This would probably be his first ever fist bump socially ever. The little nerd
You have
dude.
You have to roll for persuasion with a -2 on Dan because he doesn't trust jocks.
Okay. So I don't know how to add a -2, so I'm just gonna roll it.
Right.
Fuck!
He was holding a number of books, so he was looking at you. I'm sorry, I'm holding these books. I don't know what you mean. Do you want to punch me or something? Like,
No,
are you gonna punch me?
No.
He was holding up his books to block your fist, and then you look at the book. And
I'm
then
just
you
like,
realize that the book they was holding was written there, Mutants and Mastermind, 4th edition.
oh god, he's carrying the Death Edition.
Oh yeah, he's carrying the death audition. Quick, you gotta punch him to save him.
It's like,
Yes, you
okay,
have to punch him. You have to punch him to
and
save him.
it's just like it, it, Terrence is kind of like just left hanging. It's like it's like a handshake, dude. You just like bump your fist against mine. Like he demonstrates with the girls, like demonstrate with Kylie. He just like holds out to her, and they do a quick one.
Kylie then do the fist bump on you, and they just said, "See, Dan, it doesn't hurt that much." And then Dan then looks at you and look at your fist. Then he bumps it slightly, like just a bit of tap, and then all right. So that's the fist bump. Then he
Yeah,
takes his asthma medicine and puff it again because he was a bit panicky.
no, Terrence is like, yeah, cool, cool. We're cool, man.
All right, but let's go to the others first. Okay, Jason, to you during this conversation, you was looking at Luisa and Jaime. They were like jumping on you and then hugging you, and then they were like, "Oh wow, Jason, we are going statewide.
Yep.
We're gonna be facing. We're gonna be facing. Well, let's look at the list. Luisa, what's the list? Then Luisa look at the number of lists. Well, we're gonna be facing the. Let's see now. What do they call themselves? Why do they call themselves the League of Evil? And that's a really weird name. Okay, and also, yeah, I didn't know. This just looking at the number of lists. You're looking at the list, and that's a lot. Wow, and then it was like, what do they call them? Then you look at this group of people in Canada, and you're gonna be going against X Force. That's really good.
Oh,
I just simply say, guys, our win here is literally with our hard work, and all we have to do is just put more hard work into this. And also, I look at into everybody here in the audience. Cheer us, guys, up! Cheer us up!
They all cheered. They all cheered, and then after that, they were like, "Whoa!" And then after that, the crowd was there. They all screaming. And then like Jaime was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell dad that the business isn't what's for me. Court industry can suck it. Besides, I'm not gonna take over court. I'm a full-fledged basketball player, essay." That's what Jaime was like saying. What, Jason, you think to yourself like, you need to meet up with the father. I mean, Jaime then told you, and then, hey, Jason, my dad has always wanted to see you. He said that you're gonna. My dad's a lawyer, and you're gonna be a lawyer, and he thinks that like another lawyer should meet another lawyer.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's
oh
coming
yeah,
to.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, is he gonna come to the
Yeah.
after party? I mean, at least I can meet him there.
No, he'll be coming soon. He's probably gonna congratulate. I mean, you and the team, of course, for what happened. It's like, yeah, you're gonna love him. My dad, yeah, he's busy with some project at his current moment. Something to do with a beetle or something. But I'm not too sure. But he's definitely gonna congratulate you.
Oh,
Hey, man.
definitely.
Yeah, you don't disappoint him. I ain't gonna disappoint my dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Oh.
what? I'm something of a lawyer myself.
Ah, no, don't spoil it. I wanna like the whole two for him to say it. Oh.
No. That's what Jaime was saying. No. He keep on telling that to every single lawyer that he loved. But yeah, but that's his favorite word. But then again, he's trying to defend. Yeah. I mean, he's a lawyer, but he got this court industries that you have to look up to. But then again, that's for sure. Then Luisa like say, hey, we're gonna party. We're gonna go and have some drinks. The guys, the boys from Ranger Grove, gonna be doing everything. Let's do this. And then after that, then afterward, all they're busy talking. Vance, you head over to Flash, and then after that, Tommy Oliver was there, and then you know Trini Kwan and Kimberly was there, and they were all like going to you, and then to okay, I forgot Yamanari's human name here. It's like Quinton, yeah, Quinton.
I wrote it down.
Okay. Right, Vance, you went over to you next to Quinton, and then Scott Lee actually shook your hand. And then he said, "You're a good president," he speaks out, and you managed to actually give some good talk to your team. And heck, there's not much of a coach here, but our decision to start the martial arts tournament is gonna go ahead. Is it okay with you, Vance? That's what Scott Lee asked you.
Well, I need to ask the dean first, but if everything's fine, then you can pass it up.
The dean, meaning your dad. That's what Scott Lee asked.
No, the actual dean. My dad isn't the dean. What are you talking about?
Then he walks over to you and whisper to your ear, "Your dad owns Miracle College. Roll for your willpower. You're gonna get angry if you fail. You just don't like the fact that people just look up to you because of your father."
Hey,
Okay,
boss.
yeah,
Hey.
you pass. You just clench your fists, but you smiled back at Scott Lee and you respond to him after what he said.
My my father may be the main benefactor, but I prefer going through the proper channels, so nothing stupid happens.
Hmm,
So
that is
while that's
interesting.
all, can I just put something in?
Mm-hmm,
Okay, so Terrence like looks over at everybody like all happy and celebrating and cheering and everything like that. Then he looks over at to Dan and everything and whatnot. And it's just like it, he kind of like gestures with his head over his shoulder towards them. He's like, "You want to come along, man?"
Uh, sure.
Dan,
Oh, wait.
Dan is like,
Oh,
no, not Dan, not
oh,
Jason. He's
oh.
talking
Okay.
to
Yeah, yeah,
Dan.
yeah.
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And besides, he feels weird from.
yeah, he's gesturing at the little nerd kid. He's like, "You want to come along, man?"
And Dan is like, huh, yeah. I roll for persuasion because he's a studious type, and again, he doesn't like to hang out with
I'll put
jocks.
this I'll put it this way to him. Look, the best way to not have jocks mess with you is to make friends with jocks.
Hmm. And then after that, then
And
highly then
basketball
looks.
players are taller than football players.
Then Dan is like smiled slightly, like, all right. I guess roll for your persuasion, no penalty this time.
Okay. I hope I can do it. Please work. Persuasion.
Oh.
Yes!
Show off.
And then it's like,
Just okay.
and
Just
then
kidding.
like,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
and then uh, then Dan would be like, sure, why not? Besides, he started a bit, and he said he started, and I guess studies can wait. Studies can wait, and maybe we can rest up a bit and enjoy the night. He speaks up.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. I'll shout you your Uber home.
And he said, yes, that that would be that would be great." He speaks up.
Awesome.
Okay, if this guy ever becomes a
So
supervillain, if he ever becomes a supervillain one day, maybe he won't even like touch you a bit. Maybe you need to save him from becoming a
yeah.
villain.
So Terrence would like just do like the wave over gesture at Kylie and Dan and like lead them over to the celebration over here.
And then you join, and then you're
Yeah.
listening to the conversation between fans. And then after that, the others were looking at you. It was like Yamanari, and then after that, it was like, "Hey, that was a good pass. That was awesome. You are a good team player." That's what Zach was like said to you, Yamanari, and he like punches you at the side. Oh, not punches you on the like at the shoulder. Not so hard, but it was like really there. Like, oh, that was really good pass.
It was a lucky play. I had a lot of help from my team.
Like, yeah, you look like that. You really knock it out there. Like speaks out. Sides like that throw, that pass, that perfection. Nobody could do that. Passing me, swerving the ball when Jason was in front of me and my hand was trying to block it. Hey man, nobody possible in the AOW NBA in the NBA would be able to do that. You had some training. I'm sure you did.
Terrance will speak up from behind them. Sounds like just one. That sounds like a solid Hail Mary to me.
Then Zachman turned. Yeah, yeah, that's do what I'm looking for. Solid Hail Mary, but that is excellently superb again. Like speaks out. But we really should enjoy the night, if it's possible. Besides, we should really look into everything right now. And so where are we gonna be going? Let's go to the club. And everybody like said, everybody
Yep.
to the club. He speaks out.
Oh no clubs, no clubs, cafes only.
And Vance is like, no, nope, nope, no clubs, no clubs. And then the crowd was like, what? Oh, and everything else. Like Vance, at least the club.
Would there be booze included in this? I am not responsible for any shenanigans.
All of us here are 19.
I'm pretty.
Mm,
And 20 years old,
I
okay?
do-
20 years old and 19. They're all legal age.
okay, this like that. Who's gonna be responsible if anything happens, huh, Jason? You? I point to Jason.
You're the student body president, so you're gonna have to be in charge. Not we. We just want to celebrate. Aren't we? Isn't that true, guys? Club, 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 club. I just like try to rally everybody by saying club,
No.
club, 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 club.
Terrance joins in on that one.
Yep. Club,
Yeah!
club,
Club, club, club.
club, club,
Yeah.
club.
Roll for persuasion, Terrance, and so on to Yamanari. Yamanari, you have never had any social life before. You have been living in the sewers for so many years.
I rolled
And-
and I got a 15 on my persuasion.
Did you want me to roll persuasion as well?
Yeah, also roll for persuasion.
Boom!
Oh, we just like together.
I'm
We
gonna
just
try.
together like bros. Club, 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 club. In unison.
Okay, here's my. No. Here's my counter question. Who's gonna pay for it, huh?
You.
Not
The
me.
opposing team. The opposing team. They already said they're shouting.
Exactly.
Yeah, the opposing team is gonna be
And-
buying for it.
Then I'm gonna tap at Scott Lee's shoulder. Okay, bro. They're under your supervision. I am gonna go study.
What?
When you're about to go study, you notice that Jaime and Luisa go over to your shoulder, and then Jaime said, Vance, my friend. No, you should party. You are the face of Miracle College. If you were to say no now, what would the others think about you? Hey, think about the girls, man. Think about
They
all the
both
girls
grab him
here.
by the arms and lift him off of the floor. He's like, "You're coming."
Wait, what? No. If you do that, I agree with that. I am allowing that because that's actually how he is. He's a bit of stuck up.
And also,
How much do you weigh?
And also, my dear friend, you might lose the presidency too. President has to
How
be
much
there.
do you
Shut
weigh,
up.
Vance?
Before that, I want to insult Jason. Jason, shut up. You didn't want it. If you want it, I'll give it to you.
Nothing.
How
but-
much do you weigh,
Shush.
including? So,
Oh,
how much do you weigh, Vance?
What now?
Van,
How much do you weigh, Vance?
I'm pretty like around 70 kg. Why? What do you ask? I look at
Quentin walks up.
You.
Picks you up,
Huh?
puts you on his shoulder,
Huh?
and starts heading to the club.
Ah! Hey! Why you agree to this?
You're going to the one of the best clubs in Miracle City. And you know what's the name of the club? It is called the famous Night City Club. The NCC, they call it. But you head there, and then you went through...
Where are we going? The afterlife or something?
Yeah, something like the afterlife. But this one was actually created by a very famous rocker boy that was known as Subaki Lee. He's one of the famous singer around the world right now, and he's one of the clubs that's actually open in Miracle City. That's actually open up until the late morning. But other than yourself, the teachers decided to join you, Vance. They said that, hey, Vance, you need supervision. So Jefferson, Pierce, and the other teachers, especially like Taylor himself, the teacher that was actually teaching Terrance earlier on, also decided to join.
I love this. Vance specifically needs supervision. Vance can't be trusted to go out. Not the rest of us. Vance.
Like, but
That's beautiful.
Vance, you actually go through everything. You actually were looking around. You were worried because your aura of sense, your sight is going haywire right now. And
Yep.
you're at the club floor, but you notice that the teachers are karaokeing right now, singing on the stage and enjoying themselves. And then you can see the number of students, college students, all enjoying themselves because this is the weekend. This is the weekend. The basketball match was on a Saturday evening, and now it's night, and everybody needed to enjoy themselves.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
I have
Aizen,
I have
Club
one question
music.
with all that.
club music, please.
Yeah, this one is club. Just give it a while. It takes a while to
Okay, I'll do my sound first. Skoom, 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 skoom.
Wait.
Terrance will make sure that he's keeping his two peeps freaking company because he did invite them.
Coach Kyle is dancing on the floor with his
God.
alcohol, like skoom, skoom, skoom. He's moving around the dance floor, and then looking at you, Vance. Vance, dance,
Why
Vance.
does he look like an 80s porn star?
He is.
No, high
He's
school
still got
teacher.
okay.
High school
Terrance?
teacher by day, porn
Terrance?
star by night.
Coach Kyle, he still have his whistle. He's actually the physical education teacher, and he still have his whistle on his neck. And then beep beep, and then skoom, 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 skoom.
Wait, he's doing the guy from White Chicks, like dancing with the whistle at his mouth. Beep 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 beep.
And the three teachers on the
I am
stage
so
are singing some songs like oldies.
Oh God.
But
I am just in shock.
all right, okay. But at this club itself, the security is high, and also when they check all your data, they're all legit, and you all can actually come in. So the moment you actually entered Vance, when you brought in this number of students with the college bus driven by the teacher, the people at the counter, they actually asked you, will this be charged to the Willis Corporation, or is this going to be charged by the fellow students of Angel Grove? They asked you, Vance.
Angel Grove. Never mind this. Not me. Angel Grove.
Scott Lee put his hand across your shoulder, Vance, and he shouted, "It's from us!" He screamed out, "It's from us! Us! I'm gonna be paying." Wait, nope, I'm not paying. Billy's paying. Billy's like, sure. He raised his cup. I'll be the one paying. Yep, I'll be the one paying. And then he start calling. Then he start calling. All right, when he calls, right, roll for perception.
I'm a room for perception. Wow.
Okay, 15. Okay, that's not a pass. You need a 20. DC 20.
So during all the party and everything like that, I'm making sure that Terrance introduces his two friends to the team, making sure that they know it was because of them willing to help him with his college work that he was able to jump in on that match. And you know what? We're at a club. I'm going to wingman for Nerdy Boy to see if I can see if there's a girl, an equally nerdy girl who will take him.
You look around. Okay, but because you guys, okay, I just want to ask one by one. Okay, Jason, juice or alcohol?
Juice, of course, not alcohol. I'm not dummy.
All right, Vance, juice, alcohol.
Juice, of course. Are you crazy? I can't be here.
All right, Terrance, you're the party boy. You hang out with all the other Xtreme Sports guys. Juice, alcohol.
Juice.
All right, juice. Okay. All right, Yamanari. All right, Yamanari. This is your first time. You have to roll for. Okay, will to resist the temptation of alcohol and dancing.
I have a very good reason for going juice because mental powers.
Okay, Yamanari,
Oh, no!
you're on the dance floor. You're drinking. This is your first time. You can't resist. You have never tasted alcohol before. You're dancing. You couldn't resist yourself. You're moving. But every time the students bump into you, they bump into you, right? They realize that when they bump into you, like, whoa, did you just grow bigger? They ask you.
No, you must be imagining things.
Oh god. Can I roll perception to see him technically growing?
He's not growing though. He still looks like a normal small,
Yeah.
like teenager. It's just that he's using this illusionary belt that give him the image of a young teenager.
Oh,
but originally he's a big dragonborn with tail and wings. If he ever flapped his wings for being too excited, people will fly all over the place.
At some point during the dance, I start to float up into the air, doing a circle and coming back down because I'm going up on my tail.
Quinton,
So,
are you
how
okay?
often is his tail gonna get trod on?
Like very often, people start tripping, but the others start looking at Yamanari. Yamanari start floating, and people were like eyes open, like, whoa, like, whoa, what happened, man? Some of them were high. Oh, this juice, this drink is nice. But the other teachers were like looking at Yamanari, like floating up, and they're like wondering what's with him.
I think we need some Men in Black shit right now.
You were actually talking to Kylie and Dan. When you were asking Dan the question, Dan was actually pointing at Yamanari like up. Then you turn and you see that this young man is actually floating like mid-air.
Terrance kind of raises an eyebrow at him and kind of just there's a slight squint and telekinetically pushes him back down to the ground.
And you push him. Now you're actually thinking, who is this person? Is he a telepath? Can he float? What does the drink actually make him feel this way? Feel groggy that he can actually float up? You're not too sure.
He gets high off carbonation.
But Vance, you notice that his aura is like different. He has a shape. Then when you look though, Vance, from his aura, you saw that it's not a shape of a human though, but the shape of the blue dragon. What do you want to do, Vance? Before the young man actually revealed who he is, but you realize that it's the blue dragon. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do this as a kid. Okay, Quinton, let's get you out of the dance floor and probably to one of the booths. You need to rest. I drag
You
you
drag-
Why
out.
would
you
I
drag-
need to
okay,
rest?
If you
I
try
haven't fallen
to drag Yamanari, it's gonna be an opposed strength versus strength.
No,
because-
Yamanari won't oppose.
Powerful. Okay, then you'll be easily being dragged to ask to be sit down. So it's gonna be so Vance, you need to persuade Yamanari. So it's gonna be persuasion versus insight. Yamanari, you have a -2 penalty to your insight.
Let's go, Yamana. Let's go, Quinton. Let's go.
Oh, 4?
Come on.
Nope, I need to partake.
No, you need to party. Here, Vance. Here, drink some of my
You're not.
juice.
You're not forcing me to drink it. No, do not. Okay. Iza, try to roll for strength to force drink.
Yeah, you need to roll for strength versus strength because you're forcing Vance to drink. If you pass, he drinks it. Wow, Yamanari actually failed.
I spill a bunch of alcohol down the front of your shirt.
The moment you spilled it, but the moment you spilled it, Zach Taylor saw it and gave you a new bottle. Yamanari, here, have fun, have mine, bro.
Oh god. Yes, what t-shirt contest?
What a bro.
I look, Quinton. We escaped with Quinton. Put down the bottle.
I just
Put it out.
simply start saying, Where t-shirt gone, sir? Where t-shirt contest? Where t-shirt contest?
What the fuck?
I mean, he's already drowning. He's already drowning in alcohol. We might as well just make it into a contest and like have him pull like.
Louisa. When you said that out loud, Jason, Louisa Lane looks at you and said, and then she looks at you when you said wet t-shirt contest, and then she asks you, wet t-shirt, men or women? She asks.
I just simply
Both.
point. I just simply point at Zaldov's character and just say, why not both? I mean, he looks like having fun. Do you wanna pitch in and help him?
Oh.
All right, roll for your persuasion.
Okay, persuasion.
Don't get a net 20.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh!
Right. Not enough. Louisa Lane looks at you and said, women too. And then after that, then she got angry. Then she just moved away from you and decided to go join Gwen Stacy and Irene Adler in the other room talking. And Jaime looks at you, hey man, that's not the right thing to say, bro. It's like if you were to say, man, hey, I'll be jumping in. But the moment Jaime said that, Zack Taylor removed his t-shirt and then pour alcohol on his body like, wet t-shirt contest. And then they they show off his six-pack. And then Scott Lee did the same, but Tommy Oliver just shrugs and just sat at the other end and never bothered.
Mm-hmm.
No. Pretend, put down the bottle.
I just simply
don't
go.
show me. Put it on.
I just simply go over and sit next to him so I can get to know Tommy Oliver.
All right. Jaime went over to Louisa to actually talk to her, while you went over to the other table to talk to Tommy Oliver. Tommy Oliver is one of the most quietest guy you ever met. He is just sitting there. The moment you sat there on the chair, he just looks at you and then looks the other way and took his cup and just drank it. He didn't even say hello.
Oh, I just simply say, hey Tommy, so what do you do? I mean, what's your hobby and stuff? Come on, man, let's be friends. We're off the court now.
Roll for persuasion.
Okay. Oh, come on! What? Why? I'm like, why?
He just looks at you, he drank, and he said, I'm drinking. That's all. That's the only thing he said. I'm drinking.
Okay, what's your hobbies, for example? Like, do you have anything to do after school? Like, after homework and everything?
He looks to you again. His eyes, he raised an eyebrow and he asks you a simple question. Are you hitting on me?
No, I'm trying to get to know you. I mean, this is how friendships are formed. That's all. I mean, what's so strange about two random people trying to get to know each other other than to be friends?
Okay, roll for persuasion and don't get natural 20, otherwise you're gonna make Tommy Oliver gay.
Oh!
Almost there.
Almost.
This is like Star Wars. Almost there.
Yeah,
Almost there. But anyway, Tommy Oliver then put his cup down and said, "Look." He looks to you and said, "Look, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here friends with, of course, with Scott, Zach, Kimberly, Trini, and of course, Billy. And of course, I got another friend. I rather call him A at this very moment. But I just want to be left alone for the time being. But if you really, really want to be friends with me, hi." He offers his hand to you. Let's start over. Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, you can call me Jason. Jason.
Jason.
Anderson. Yeah.
Jason Anderson.
No, Jason Tennyson. Jason
Oh,
Tennyson.
okay. And then after he just shakes your hand and said, Jason Tennyson. Say, I know another Tennyson, but not in Miracle City though. Are you? His name was Benjamin. Benjamin Tennyson. Are you related?
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Funny thing. I think I saw him like months ago. But that was another event. But then again, nice to meet you. And then he pours the bottle into a cup and he offers to you. It's not juice though. It's alcohol. I mean, it's hot alcohol. But you need to roll 4. He offers to you. He drank it. Then he looks at you, waiting for you to drink.
Yeah, you know what? I don't wanna, like disappoint the guy and the start of our friendship. So I'll take a humble sip of alcohol, not like a big one.
He looks at you and then like he is waiting for you to take a full cup.
Okay, you know what?
Waiting.
Yep, I'll just take the whole thing. I'll just take the whole thing.
Okay. Just roll for fortitude. He smiled though the moment you take the whole thing. Then roll for fortitude.
Oh man.
But you drank it, it was like, oh. But you sat there and drank together with Tommy Oliver. You drank a whole bottle together with Tommy. But you talk
Of
about
what?
you talking, you guys and talk, but you make friends with Tommy.
Mhm.
And then after that, then you better put there in your bio and info data that you're now friends with Tommy Oliver from Angel Grove.
Orange Gatorade and Apple Crown Royal.
So if you're ever
Who
if you're ever in a pinch and suddenly you see the Green Ranger come and help you, yeah, you're probably gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely put 2 and 2 together. Why is Tommy Oliver
Okay.
disappears and the Green Ranger appears, and how come he knows my name?
No, you realize one thing. They're all wearing color-coded shirts right now. Green, red, yellow, pink, blue, black, like and so on.
Mhm.
Wait,
And then
Eugene
about-
Woods
Yes.
is part of the.
No, Eugene Woods is not part of the
No,
group,
no.
but he's going to be. But the only thing is, Eugene Woods is going to be transferred. He doesn't want to stay in Miracle City anymore. You guys never know why, but he's alone there, just sitting down, waving his head left and right with his cup in his hand, and he's just drinking, enjoying the music and enjoying the songs from the fellow lecturers and the professors, and that's it. Eugene Woods one day would be the most dangerous enemy you're probably gonna face. But then again, you guys can stop that if you do make friends with him. He is Grandpa's nemesis, but not your character's nemesis.
Exactly. Better make friends with him while you still can. You may never know.
I'm just waiting for my turn.
Alright.
I shoved it in.
Just waiting for my turn.
I shoved
Okay,
it in
yeah.
his face when I made some points, so I don't think I can make friends with him.
Yeah, yes. Yamanari, you were there. You were just dancing, enjoying it. You wanted to float, but every time you wanted to float up, Vance pulled you down, and so on. But Zach Taylor asked you, Yamanari, hey, is that magic? It's like, huh, you're bulkier than usual for a small man. This was Zach
I am
Taylor.
very
actually said.
good at dancing.
Ah! Quit it! You're drunk!
Very.
Then Zach
Okay,
Yamanari
give me the Give me the bottle. Give it me to slowly, boy. Just give me the bottle. I try to get the bottle from him. Try.
try.
Roll for strength.
No, it's more the persuasion versus insight. Insight
So,
minus 2, of course.
just to put out in the middle of all this, both Terrance and Kylie are trying to get Dan hooked up.
Okay. Oh no.
Alright. Nope, Yamanari is resisting your persuasion to give the bottle. Yamanari is
Oh, God.
enjoying himself.
The only
Yamanari's
way you're getting
enjoying
this
himself.
bottle from me, Vance, is if you're drinking it.
Oh yeah.
Can I
I'm
roll
not
persuasion?
drinking
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yamanari's turn to persuade. Yamanari's turn to persuade versus Van's insight.
Bah!
Damn!
Whoa,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, I was hoping for a nat one there.
Yes, student body president, like, nope. I have to make a good example. I will not drink.
Okay, in that
Scott
case, I move
Lee.
from Quinton. I move from Quinton.
But
Then
Scott Lee
I'll-
talks over to you and said, hey, enjoy the night, Vance. It's like you're using your cane, you're able to move around. But Scott Lee said, hey, enjoy the night. Besides, a simple drink won't kill you. Unless of course you're fighting supervillains, he whispers to you. Roll for
I just
insight.
don't like drinking. That's all. Roll for insight.
Okay, not high enough, but when he said that you're not supposed to drink when you're fighting supervillains, you're thinking, does he know about you? Oh, you better you shrug it off. Maybe he doesn't.
I'm sure you are. Yeah. Thanks for the offer, but let me just say, talk to Eugene Woods. he's gonna transfer soon, so I just want to make sure that we're still friends. I
You
walk
head over
towards
to
Eugene.
Eugene Wood.
Hey, Eugene, you
Eugene
enjoying
walks over
yourself?
to you and he said, "Hey, Vance. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself for the night. And besides, it's probably gonna be my last night anyway. I'm gonna be transferring
Yeah.
to Angel Grove with the others,
Mm,
and I heard that there's this. Well, you heard what happened. I got chosen by one of the professors in Angel Grove, and apparently she likes my thesis. She likes the project that I actually gave to her, Vance. I can't let go of this offer. Um, Professor
hey,
Rita,
good
Professor
of
Rita, Professor
Rita.
Rita really likes it.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. You have a golden opportunity, man. You can show everyone that you're not just brawn, you're brains as well.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I mean, Professor Rita really likes it. I am hoping to meet her. She said that it would actually open up a really good opportunity for me one day.
Yeah. Say, any fond memories you gonna remember here?
Ah, especially you as a good friend, Vance. But
Oh God.
ever since Grandpa. Okay, too bad Viscount is not here. Ever since Grandpa refused to let me be his, you know me and Big Grandpa, we've gone way back, and I want to
Yeah.
improve myself in my golfing skills, and and of course with the help of the professor and the other two teachers that's going to be teaching me, they would make me at least at par with Grandpa.
Hey, that sounds like a pun. Pun with grandpa.
Yes, at par with Grandpa. Grandpa one day he's going to receive a white swing from me and he won't even know it. Hint,
And
hint.
you will score a hole in one.
Oh yes.
You will
Then he
gain
raised his
glory.
eyebrow. Huh. A hole in one. That sounds a nice name for it.
I mean, isn't it a golfing term? Did I do wrong?
Well,
Anyways,
I believe a mulligan would sounds better. Am I right?
it's a mulligan. Sorry, I'm not well versed in golfing terms.
Nah, it's a golfing term. Besides, Master Patrick and Master George have offered to actually teach me, and hopefully, once I return, I'll take the number one spot.
Hey, you can be Miracle City top golfer. You can take his spot. Wouldn't it be nice?
Yes, taking his spot is what I'm aiming to do. Hint, hint.
Well, I hope I'll be there to see it. And I do enjoy the party, but please don't be like Quinton. He's going off the rails.
Well, you can actually hear the ambient sound of the spoon
Yes.
hitting upon plates. As you see Eugene like twisting, like hitting his cup, like drinking. Ah, yes, I will enjoy the night. But after that,
Alright.
like Trini Kwan and Kimberly like came over to you while standing next to Eugene, and then after that they asked, "Hey Vance, you're a good you're a good person, and you've been looking after Miracle City ever since what? Ever since high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miracle High School, and now to Miracle College. Wow. And you did everything without your father's help. That's something extraordinary. But then Trini Kwan and asked you,
Thanks.
but Vance, I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a person that calls himself the Red Ultra?
I read some of his articles on the newspaper. He looks like the Red Spartan. He's my favorite hero. I've commissioned a custom toy of him, but I only
Red
have one
Spartan.
copy.
The Red Spartan? Kimberly asked. Red
Mhm.
Spartan. His
Yeah.
He was a hero. He was a hero 20 years ago. Am I correct?
Yes, he's the monster hero. He looks monstrous, but he's a hero. That's why I like him.
Then Trini Kwan answered, the Red Spartan. He defeated the Void during the Cataclysm, and then all the heroes just vanished after that. But
yeah.
I read the report. I read the history. They said that Red Spartan is now currently somewhere within the galaxy, with some other heroes. Like what do you call himself? Ultra Mine something. I'm not too sure. The Iron Mine, Iron Man. Uh, who, well, I'm not really keen on following his history, but at least Red Spartan is a hero that actually protected the city a long time ago. But yeah, we need more people like him. But is Red Ultra
that's
connected to the Red Spartan? That's what Trini Kwan is asking you. She's asking you all these questions regarding the Red Ultra.
I'm not too sure. There's not a lot that talks about his personality. He's
Then
just
Scott
there.
Lee,
He's not
then Scott
people
Lee came over and interrupted. Hey, Trini, Kimberly, leave Vance alone. He can't. I mean, sorry to say this, but Vance, but I doubt you can see Red Ultra. Even if he was, because whenever something happens to you and to some of your friends, Red Ultra seems to appear. That's the reason why Kimberly and Trini wants to ask, because they're writing a story based on this, based on the Red Ultra and of course the Blue Dragon. But if the Blue Dragon was here, yeah, they'll definitely interview him.
But
Roll for your
he was here.
Yamanari, roll for your perception with a -2 penalty. If you hear this, roll for your will. All right, you failed.
Oh, he got
Luckily.
13.
Yeah, because if it was a 15, he would have passed, and then Blue Dragon turned off the illusionary belt, and boom, it's a me. But nope, because he failed, he didn't hear it, so he didn't turn off or need to roll for will. He's just dancing around like woo, and while drinking. That's it. But Zach that joined you, Yamanari, while Vance is actually having his conversation. But you're just enjoying yourself and moving around. You didn't hear what Trini Kwan or Kimberly was actually what they actually said regarding the Blue Dragon. So you actually kept your form. But meanwhile, Terrance, you're talking to Dan and Kylie.
Yep.
Kylie is just looking at you, and then after that, both of them were talking about the thesis, the project that you need to pass up within a month's time. So they were actually saying that, hey, it's like, got any idea what you're gonna write, and then you got anything that you're gonna talk about, and then most of the thesis is mostly about certain wits and so on. And they were writing about stories about a particular telepath known as Jane Grey. What happened to Jane Grey? This was like a news that was 20 years ago. So you're actually writing this type of history.
So is this the class that I'm catching up on? Is that history or something?
Yeah, the history of what happened like during the cataclysm. So the professor is like, Troy, so you just want to ask like people like, so write a thesis about the heroes. So it's like, what would you do if you were in their shoe? And then, what if you were a superhero? Would you do villainous stuff or would you do heroics and so on? Like, give you ideas and your thoughts and so on and so forth. So Dad was writing, he was telling you about superheroes shouldn't exist. They shouldn't exist at all. They are a menace to society. And because of heroes, the people tend to be lazy. Somebody should put them in their tracks and somebody should put them to be controlled. They should be put on a leash, Dan actually tells you. Because if they are not to be controlled, what is to stop them from taking over one day?
Terrance kind of raises, looks at it, gives him the side eye, then kind of just leaning against the bar. He looks at the ceiling leaning with his back to the bar with his elbows on. Looks at the ceiling. It's just like, Dan, let me ask you, say that you were in a big disaster and you're currently buried in rubble and losing your hair. Who would you prefer to rescue you? Regular people with regular equipment who are going to probably take several hours to get to you, with every single risk of that equipment that they're using causing the rubble atop you to crush you further, or somebody who can come along and through their powers just lift the entire thing off you.
Alright. Roll for persuasion as Kylie and Dan is listening to you.
That wasn't a persuasion thing. I was asking him his opinion. Which one would he
you need
want?
you need to roll for persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah, you still need to roll for persuasion.
Okay. I bet this is the time that it fails me. No!
Yeah.
Wow!
The DC is 20 for him. The DC is 15 for Kylie. Dan listens to you and he said,
You know what?
I would
Like
read-
this is a pivotal thing for this character on that NPC. It's a pivotal thing of him for where he goes in his trajectory in the future, isn't it?
"Oh yes."
I will spend a
Dan-
hero point to get the additional bonus I need to pass that.
All right, you're gonna use a hero point. All right, just to
Yep.
change his opinion. Okay, because this guy eventually will be somebody. But if you pass, you're gonna change that history. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's what I do. So I think a hero point adds a +5 to the roll or something.
yes, he give you a +5 to your roll, so it's a 24. So you pass. Dan has always been skeptical. It's always have been ever since Grandpa arrived on the scene. He was never really into these heroes because he's a cripple. He's not a healthy man. He's not a healthy young man, and he feels jealous of heroes. You know, like how can an old man like Grandpa receive these powers, but I do not? How is a blue dragon being looked upon as a hero, but somebody like others that are more human is not, like firefighters, like policemen, and so on. His justification was always clear. You know that, Terrance, and he always bring it up during class. He always listened to him ever since you were in class together with him. But you changed his perception when you said that. At first, he wanted to say, "I would rather be crushed under those piece of rubble instead of letting others to help me." But when you said that, he said, "You make a fair point, Terrance." They cough. Yes, that's the point. That I would rather be saved by somebody that I trust, and someone that I see as a hero, and a hero to me, it always has been the firefighters, the police personnel that patrols the street, wearing their vests to catch criminals only to be shot at night. And for this, if I were to choose somebody that could actually help me, I would rather have a man that I've actually been adored and I've always look up to in the history books, and I would go to somebody like Mindbot. Okay, just to do a history, Mindbot used to be Aizen's old character. He's a techie, and he creates robots to protect the people of the city.
Basically, he's the new Tony Stark of the city.
Yeah.
Except he hasn't gone insane and or even created what's his name? Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah, he hasn't created him.
Yes.
After hearing that, Terrance just casually puts his hand on Dan's shoulder, leans in, is like, and that right there, that's one of the best things that you could do.
And
Stick
then
to your
Kylie,
studies, get yourself a job, get yourself to the point where you are wealthy enough to have the superpower of funding all those services that you so look up to.
Then Dan looks up to you, and then after that is interesting that he puffs his asthma inhaler, and then Kylie then giggles and then looks at you and said, "Well, if I was under a rubble, I would want to be saved by the blue dragon. I mean, those blue scales of him, that muscular chest, those very long tail of his." She giggles.
Terrance kind of chuckles. This is like, I didn't pick you for a scaly.
Well, I was a furry, but now I'm a scaly. And the black dragon, Kuroi Ryu, when I saw him on the television, wow, that's those claws, those fangs. She said, "Wow, if a building ever falls on me, I hope that Kuroi Ryu is the one that make it fall. I would gladly let the building crush on me, and I hope that the blue dragon would swoop me off immediately, seconds before it falls. And then, well, I have posters of the Blue Dragon. Dan, don't look at me that way, Dan. And Dan looking at Kylie,
That's
and
funny.
Dan is like, yes, Kylie, I saw you hugging the pillow of a blue dragon. Yes, that is a sight I want to remove from my head forever. I'm going to create a device that will stop anybody from reading my mind or taking over one day so I can stop all this. That would be my dream achievement.
Yeah, she's hugging a life-size pillow of Kuro Rio with mysterious yellow spots and liquids on it. Okay.
You know,
Anyways,
Terrance looks at Terrance looks over at Danny. He's like, you know what would the what would probably be helpful? You know what you could probably do outside of helping all like the emergency services? Set up an insurance company that helps people claim damages with superheroes. So, like, if your house just got flattened by some dude getting his ass tossed into it, you have a claim.
Then after that, they look at each other like, oh, we never talked about that. We can start a company one day. And Dad like looks, oh, an insurance company for superheroes. Imagine the wealth they will get from all the destruction. Interesting.
Yes, and a lot of the money that you would end up getting from that can be put into emergency services.
Yes, funding the fire. Any rogue superheroes one day. That is
Genius!
That is a genius.
Terrance kind of has a bit of a
That is interesting. Thank you, Terrance. He got up using his cane and he hugs you. It's like, that is a good idea. I will come up with an idea one day to create weapons that would stop any rogue superheroes from causing destruction. Yes, I would call it. Give me a name. Kylie, give me a name. How about I can't think of any. And then after
Odin?
that,
Odin
Okay.
Insurance?
Odin Insurance. No, I got something else in
Actually, no.
mind.
Heimdall. Because he sees everything.
Oh. And then, no, it's like, let me see. The world is vast. I'll call it Atlas, maybe. Atlas. Yeah.
Atlas Insurance, because it has the world on its shoulders. Is that what you're going for?
Ah, yes. Yes. It'll be good, but I need a funding. Then after that, I'll talk to Vance. And I hope to Vance to meet up with the father. And then after that, yeah, that will be interesting. They said, interesting. Then he started taking his notebook and he started writing it down. Excuse me, Terrance, I'm going to be writing this down. And after that, then Kylie then looks at you and said, look at what you did, Terrance. You just give Dan some crazy ideas that probably won't happen. And, well, he's going to be a man that's going to put his head into it.
Terrance kind of just looks over at Dan, kind of just shrugs his shoulders. It's like, I think the kid has it in him to do whatever he wants.
Interesting. And then she took a cup, she turned behind her and passed it to you. Then she took another cup and then she said, to our best results up to graduation and to working life. Then she drinks it. And you drink it? You drink all of it?
He does. He downs it all in one go.
Alright, just roll a simple fortitude. Safe. DC 15.
Oh, I thought we were all both on juice.
Oh, no. This is hard liquor.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's...
It's just
That's
DC
not
15. Anybody can pass DC 15.
Yeah, that's
You said
that's
it's
probably
a good
good.
thing!
My fortitude is 0.
Oh
Highly pass. Like,
Oh,
drinking
God.
it out, like, oh, this is good stuff. And it's
This is not going to go well.
The bartender
Fuck.
pours more. And you're like, whoa, that hits strong. But Kylie just keep on drinking with you, and she pours another cup into the bottle into your cup, and you just like drank it again, and so on. So you just like talking and talking throughout the night with Dan about crazy ideas, and you're like mumbling to Dan, and like Atlas and so on and so forth, and then it's like listening
Uh,
to you. And you're like telling him everything. You're giving him ideas. You're giving Dan all these ideas, not to push him to the villainous road, but more to a neutral side.
but I do put the trajectory angle. It's just like I not save money on the technology and just have like heroes work for you. Because like here's the thing, and he holds up his hands. So like hero work doesn't pay. It doesn't pay bills. It doesn't put money on the table. Being part of something, a company that fights that are paid to fight or to resist rogue elements, heroes, or if you want to call them villains or whatever the hell like that. Hell, even a terrorist group that starts blowing shit up, that you can deploy these guys to whatever. They will be more loyal to your company rather than a group of lone individuals bound together, because hell, they're getting paid. They're on a contract.
What?
And then after that, then Dan.
Just a sec, guys. Gotta let my cat out.
Okay. All right. Okay. Meanwhile, back to Yamanari. What do you want to do?
I'm actually falling asleep. I was about to say.
I'm going to end soon. I'm going to end it soon. Don't worry. In another few more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, in another few more minutes I'll end. Okay. All right. Vance, to you. Okay. Don't tell me everybody just left.
No. I was muted. Anyways,
I'm back.
Anyways, I'm just gonna do mine for a bit. Anyways, all two of you can talk to me later. And Eugene, I hope that you can come back to Miracle City as a good man. Now I need to check on Bella. She seems to be alone for the past few minutes. I check on Bella.
Okay. You check on her. Then she just like look at you, and then after that like then she's a bit groggy. Bella is like my head, my Vance. Roll for will.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Thank you.
Hey!
The moment you approach Bella Albright, you sense like a huge sound, like a screeching sound in your head, like that, but it stops. Then Bella looks at you. Vance. Then Bella is like, "Are you enjoying the night, Vance?"
I pointed to Quinton's drunken shenanigans. Anyways, are you feeling okay? You've been alone. What happened to the rest? There's some of our friends.
The others, well, they said they needed to do something. They said that you didn't know, Vance?
No.
Your dad asked them to go for some experiment. He said that he needed to take a blood test from them to see if there's any anomalies that actually happened to them during the explosion. I went, and there's nothing wrong with me. That's a good thing. No radioactive poisoning, nothing. I'm okay.
Oh. My dad never has been this secretive before. I mean, he has, but never this.
But Vance, I do have to tell you something.
What?
Something's going to happen.
You make it sound like it's gonna be a bad thing. Well, if anything, I'll tell the teachers that we need to go home soon.
And then, after you said you need to go home soon, suddenly, you heard something really loud that shook the foundation of the club itself.
Hell?
in the distance, and then everybody like got up and said, "What's going on?" Tommy Oliver just jump up from his chair. He tumbled over from the staircase and fell down because he was completely drunk. And Jason, you have a -4 penalty to your thing.
Oh, I just
then Jason-
basically help him. I just like stand up and help him, and so that we can, just head to safety.
And then after that, Billy, Kimberly, and others. What was that? And then the professors and the lecturers like, everybody, calm down. Okay, what's going on? But then Scott leaned and said, we need to tell the students to evacuate from the back door. Kimberly, Trini. And then after that, Billy then said, I just checked the news. And then after that, Terrance, you noticed that Kylie and Dan put their head down. The explosion actually rocked the ceiling and few debris actually fell. Okay, and then, alright, I'm gonna roll randomly on those from the debris that's going to fall, so don't worry, the other's gonna be here. Okay, you saw one. Okay, I'm gonna be rolling for this part. Okay, just a simple turn order. Okay, Jason, red hair, Terrance, Yamanari, roll for your initiative.
Initiative, okay.
I want to see who goes first. I'll go from the initiative order to save who gets hit by the debris, and when you guys can go faster than that. Okay, alright. Red hair first, followed by Force, and so on, descending order. Okay. Now, alright, red hair, you see one of the debris, one of the ceiling cracked and almost fall on Bella. Do you let her get hit or do you let her push her away? Okay, now you actually need to roll for your... Okay, this is you actually using one of your defenses on another NPC. Okay, this is going to be a parry to push her away.
Using parry. If not, I'm just gonna take the brunt of it.
Yes, you will get hit instead. You will get hit instead.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey-yo.
You move her away and then you jump away immediately. And the debris fell on the floor hard. Bam! Because of the explosion. Yamanari, even in your drunken state, you have a -2 penalty. Zach Taylor is next to you. But the debris... Okay, Jason is also next to you, Yamanari. Coach Kyle and Tayao, Yamashiro, the debris is going to fall on them. Eugene Woods actually pushes Eugene. Okay, Zach Taylor actually pushes Eugene Wood away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll raise up onto my tail and spread my wings to try and deflect as much of the debris away as I can from as many people as possible.
Okay, then roll for your parry. That means you're going to move here, right in the middle of them. Okay, just roll for parry with -2 penalty. Oh, you fail.
Oh.
Okay, Jason, only you can do this now. Either you use your mind or you can only push one person.
Oh, I'll definitely push the coach away. So,
But because of the panic around, because of the debris falling down, okay. So because Force is the last person to act.
yeah.
So right now, what do you want to do? Push the coach, but she will get crushed though.
Oh, I'm too far from.
She will get crushed.
Oh.
He
Oh.
will not.
Will I have an opportunity to react?
Actually, I have a solution. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll mind control both the coach and the nice lady to basically jump to safety.
Okay. Why do we just jump? Okay, roll for it.
Yeah.
Let me roll for the will. Okay, just need to beat a 5. Okay. This girl failed. She got an 8.
Yep.
The coach got a 3.
Okay, he is controlled and she's compelled, so they will go to safety, like dragging Yamanari to save him.
Okay. And the coach quickly grabbed Yamanari. Hey, let's come over here, you young man. And after the girl, jumped to the side. And then after that, the man then said, "Why did I just do that? Why I just saved you?" The Coach Kyle looks at you, Yamanari. And then he looks at himself. I'm a hero.
I just
He
simply
just
like,
he just saved Yamanari.
yep, I just say, Coach, you're a hero. You saved me and him. Thank you.
And then this girl, she jumped on the floor and then she looks at the debris next to her. And then after that, she looks up. And then after that, she put both her hands together and doing like a Spider-Man twip. Do I have spider sense? I jumped without thinking. And then after that, but the debris was about to actually fall on Kylie, Dan, and the bartender.
Yep.
First.
I will say no.
You can grab their collar though and drag them out.
I'm going to say no, it's not, because Terrance looks at the ceiling and just holds the entire ceiling with power lift.
Okay, you
with his
hold the entire
telekinetic power
ceiling.
lift.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because
roll.
it's range. It's range perception. There's no
subtle?
visual effect. Pardon?
Is it subtle?
It's got no visual component.
Uh-huh.
It's got no I don't flare in energy or anything like that. He's just but it does. It's concentration, distracting, and tiring. So he's looking at the ceiling, and he's holding both their heads down, while this is all happening.
Right. Okay. The ceiling
So,
is still
but
gonna fall though. So
Well, like that's the thing. He's exerting his power on the entire ceiling, holding it up.
okay. While you're holding that though, can you roll a persuasion check to let the bartender go away?
To let the bartender go away.
Yeah, you're telling her to like
To run
get away
Yeah,
because
exactly.
he's gonna run away to safety.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's terrified. The DC is lower, but just
I
don't roll below.
I don't think I need to persuade her for that. His immediate concern was there's two friends near him, so like his immediate reaction was grab their heads, hold them down, look at the ceiling, and hold it up. He wasn't paying attention to anyone else. So her reaction to the bartender's reaction to the situation is her own.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for an insight then.
Okay.
The DC is just 5, but let me roll for it. Okay. Then she just move away together with the other bartender. Because the dust, the debris, small little debris fall on her head. But for these two, you actually hold them down, but they're actually wondering what's actually going on. So I'm going to be rolling for insight. I just need to get a net 20 on Dan and Kylie to actually realize what's going on. Okay.
Well, they can't see it because their heads are being held down by Terrance.
No, they just want to run on wondering what's going on. Why are you doing that? That's all. I just need a net 20. That's all.
Well, they would have heard the debris falling down earlier, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, okay. You hold it up though. But you're just holding it up. That's about it. So unless these two move away.
Yeah. So the piece of debris is not just floating in the air. It's like I'm basically holding the ceiling together like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, you do that. For how long though? Because it's still gonna fall down.
He will hold it for as long as people are getting out of the building. So he will shove them both. It's like both of you out.
Okay, alright. I'm just gonna roll for them. Inside DC 5. Okay, Kylie actually moves away. Dan also moves away. Not too sure what's going on.
Well, they did see the debris fall for the other person, but yeah.
Yeah. So they just move away, and then do you still maintain concentration?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, the other people are actually like slowly moving away, but you notice that Scott Lee, Trini, Kimberly, and Billy, and Tommy Oliver, they quickly left the club. And then after that, the others also left the club, moving away from the danger that might actually happen. But now, I don't want to put all of them into GM layer, but most of them actually escape from the club, moving towards the exit to the back, and then after that, some actually going to the front. And now, to you, Red Hair or Vance, you head to the front to follow the others. And then Jason,
Guide
you also
them
go
out.
to the front to follow Lewis. And then also Yamanari also like giddily going outside of the club to look at the explosion few kilometers away from the club, and it's really loud. Then after that, you see police helicopters actually flying towards the location, and then you hear police sirens going to that particular location. And then after that, Terrance, you actually let the ceiling go as it crashed just here at the chair
Yep.
area, and you just let it go. To the people, they just don't know what's happening because you did not raise your hand high like you're trying to stop it, like Scarlet Witch or like Jean
Yeah,
Grey did.
I didn't give a semantic indicator. He just kept his eyes on the ceiling.
Right. You did that. You let it crash. Then you head to the front.
Yeah.
And you head to the front, and then to see what's actually going on. You hear the police siren. Then you look outside. I'm gonna keep this turn order. Okay. You look outside. You see many of the crowds actually running away. Actually, they're looking. Many of the crowds actually looking at the explosion. Okay, I'm not gonna go to you first, Jason. What are you gonna tell these people? It's like, oh, I think I need to go to the toilet, or I need to go look for my friends to see if they're in trouble.
Oh,
Blah blah blah.
definitely. Guys, I need to look for Jaime and Luisa. I think I've lost them somewhere in the confusion. And I just simply, like, while I'm, because much like the thing in the chat, I basically turn off the video and, oh no, wait, I don't turn it off. I just, like, keep holding the camera, quote unquote, fake yelling, Jaime, Luisa, as, like, the video suddenly, as I stop it so I can find a quiet spot and change into my superhero outfit.
All right, okay, that's easily done. Okay, next, Vance. What do you tell them? You notice Jason left looking for Luisa and Jaime and the rest of the other students. He's concerned for them. You are also concerned for them. But you heard a voice in your head, and it says, "The scales of evil is growing. Vance, you must stop it." The nano
I
machine
need
is
to find
talking
my
to you.
classmate. Oh, shut up! I hit my head first. Shut up! I need to find my friends. You guys, make sure everyone's safe. I'll make sure everyone's safe because, for context, his complication, he has to make sure all of his friends are safe first, and then he can do anything else. So,
Then you
yeah.
use your cane, you ran as fast as you can with your cane, and then you took your device, you took your transformation device, and then with your strength, you quickly jumped straight to the roof, and then what do you say? Henshin, transform, or you call your name,
No.
Dinah!
Wait. No. The most important question is,
Wait.
does your transformation include smoke, mysterious explosion, yet nothing get damaged?
Yes.
Yes, that's what we want to know.
No,
Oh, come on. Add like
No, you don't.
explosion, colorful smoke, and everything.
no.
Let me
no,
put
no.
this.
I'm
Let
just
me
gonna
put this into the chat to see if it can work. Okay, this is Vance.
Kaya.
Dinah! Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just gonna do the simple one. Sauce.
Shining
That's all.
spark. Okay. All right. Okay. You move away. All right. Terrance. Terrance Knight. There's danger in the distance. You saw Jason running away, looking for his friends, worried. You saw Vance looking as a fellow student president. He's more worried for those others too. And the professor, the lecturer is just panicking, looking for the others and say, orderly fashion, or run in an orderly fashion. Okay, Terrance Knight, you never dip your fingers into any of this fight before, but you look to see the fear on Dan's and Kylie's face in the distance. But you notice one thing though. Dan is frightened and angry at the same time. He was clenching his fist. There was nothing that he could do. What do you want to do?
So the main thing I do right now is I make sure that these two are being taken care of by the teachers, and so that they can get taken care of and get home safely. Okay. He is going to find some place nearby. He's going to take his bag and his skateboard with him, because he had them. He got those out because he was the last to exit. He's going to turn his hoodie to the reverse color. Grab a beanie instead of mirror shades out of his bag. He's like, okay, what have I got so that can hide my identity? Like, this will just have to do. Um,
if there was a luck roll, I'll probably ask you to roll for luck, and you realize there's nothing around. And then when you turn, you see underwear and at the room. You pick it up. I am now hentai Kamen.
yeah, no.
If you
I have a beanie. I have a beanie and mirror shades and a
yeah.
reversible hoodie.
Then you look around. Nobody saw you, and
Yep.
then
So he'll jump on his board, toss his bag over his shoulder, and he will float up to He'll fly up to the ceiling of the building and take stock of the situation from on high.
all right,
So,
okay,
so he's able to move 120 feet into the air. That's
okay.
basically like 12 stories.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 12 stories. All right, yeah. You look around. You use a skateboard, and then when you turn, you see the red ultra in the distance, jumping from roof to roof, heading towards the danger. And then lastly, Yamanari, you're drunk, you're giddy, you know to show what's going on. You see the explosion, you know there's danger. Okay, Yamanari, to you last. What do you do? Do you have a special word where you press your belt like transform?
I'm going to stumble my way out the front door and try to find a dark alley that I can go down so that way nobody sees me.
Right, okay. You already sound drunk yourself right now. You need to go to sleep soon, so what do you say? You found the dark alley. You press the button.
Oh, I don't have anything that I say. I just kind of quietly
Right.
fly out of there.
I thought you also want to be superheroic, like I am the blue dragon. So,
No, that'll be on arrival.
okay. Alright. Then you flew. And you flew, you're like, oh man, you should have drank all those bottles sitting yourself. But the explosion was loud. And in the distance, you saw but you were flying though, but you're not unable to fly fast enough. But this will be for the next episode because a truck is being thrown directly at the police helicopter. So whoever reached the helicopter first will be up to the initiative counter, which is Red Ultra. So Red Ultra will need to decide during the next coming episode to actually grab the truck, kick the truck away, or ram into it if he can. And then to the next episode, 3 Scales of Evil, and to be continued. That's all, folks.